unmuted. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Today's
Hello.
today's been an impromptu one. Where we have one person who's flown off to go on vacation, two who are MIA. So we're doing a little bit of a one-shot improv here today. Uh, in summary, I have forced my players to reduce themselves down to the single most demeaning existence known to this entire world, uh, which is being kobolds. For today, my players
Fuck you,
here,
I like
I cannot, I don't know what I have to do to impress upon you why that is not a good thing. But yes, today all of my players here will be taking the form of some of Karia's, well, technically Vair's kobold followers, ones who are still aboard the ship. This will take place not long after they left, as the second ship that was pursuing the party comes into dock. And the kobolds get the bright idea in their heads to go do something about it. This will be using what is known as the Goat Crashers system, which is a simple sort of pick up play D6 system, um, where the idea is basically Goat Simulator but tabletop. And I have slightly retrofitted it to work with kobolds instead. I've rewrote a few things, changed things around a little bit, only just slight changes, because honestly, kobolds have the same chaotic energy as goats tend to, and they tend to be just as obnoxious. So, we will get right into things. It's not long since the party left the Dawn Treader, setting off to go to the heart of the Aerodine, not the Aerodine, of the Papal continent, to the
Oh,
seat of the gods. They went to Aerodine. Yeah, Siren really convinced the party to do that. Just go stand trial for a bit. No, the party heads into the heart of the papacy, going to the seat of the gods to go get themselves cleansed. For the kobolds, most of what they've understood of the whole situation, besides the big scary kaboom at one point, and then followed by very hasty travel over water, then docking, and then a very hurried departure, is that some very bad people have been following after both the dragon and the dragon's followers and making problems for that. Attacking the dragon bride at one point, which is just unacceptable, uh, and blowing up the engine before any of you guys could. So, clearly, this cannot be allowed to stand. But as it is, the dragon and the voice of the dragon are not present. And as a result, orders from on high cannot be given. So, the next best thing to do is take the initiative. The dragon said not to go digging any more holes. The dragon said uh, many, many things, some of which are a little hard to remember at times. But Bringback has a plan. As the other ship pulls into the port, and at first there's a lot of shouting. There's a whole bunch of them that come off the ship. And then a bunch of men in shiny armor from within the town of Bellafini come up to their ship and stop them in their tracks. And they're holding a lot of different kinds of paper. This paper gets waved in the bad guys' faces. And for some reason, that seems to stop them, which is amazing. As far as all of you are, as far as all of you are aware, you didn't know there was paper that could, when put in front of a priest's face, expel them like an undead. Um, but after a lot of what sounds like shouting and yapping, um, which is just normal volume conversation for most kobolds, uh, they turn back around and go back onto the ship. Only a couple of them stay behind, and there's a very, 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 very loud, long yap session. And after that, those that are left also return to the ship. when night settles, a couple of you might spot a few of them sneaking off the ship and into the town, but that's okay. It's not your guys' problem. No. What you see is a couple ships over, the bad ship in question. The lights are on. Every now and again, there's a person who comes up to the top deck. Maybe they whiz off the side. But it looks like a lot of them are gone to sleep. And though he himself is not going to do it, because as great of a privilege as it is, the dragon is already seen to have him resurrected once so far. It would be a great disservice to the dragon should he go off on a noble crusade and die again. So Bringback is going to be the ideas man here, because clearly he is the smartest among the kobolds. That's why he's the leader. So he looks to the four of you, Knick-Knack, Rick-Rack, Hick-Hack, and Bick-Back, and taps all of you as being his elite strike force. And I would like to have each of you in order introduce and describe yourselves. Knick-Knack.
Hello, I'm Knick-Knack. I am small, but I have a cool hat I found, and I'm really good at finding shinies, and I know the other ship has bigger shinies, so we're gonna take their shinies and put them somewhere else and start the dragon horde early for the dragon god. Bow bow.
Okay. Bow bow. Next up, we have Rick-Rack.
What? Hello. You're gonna have to speak up to talk to me, Sonny. I'm a little older than the rest of you. I come originally from actually a servitude to a different dragon. You may have heard of the legendary, great, giant, grand wormling known as Borthos. Unfortunately, his reign ended when he was squashed by the bigger dragon Orthos, and I was the sole survivor. So I've got a bit of trauma from that, and it may lead me to be a bit erratic and brash. But I think that will aid me in my quest to kill the leader of the enemy ship, or the Dragon Lord.
Rick-Rack is suffering from PDSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yes, yes.
Next up, Hick-Hack.
Just as a little description, you just see you just see this small, rotund kobold wearing a sort of like this makeshift apron, and covering his face with an equally as makeshift mask made from like old bones. Does not even from one skull, just like very tiny bones that he just like meticulously put together into this stupid like little makeshift mask that might look terrifying in the dark. But he's just kind of sitting in the corner with a little spit, just cooking up some, I guess, like a rat. Is this our major protein source here on the ship for Cobalt?
Right, there's plenty of rats. You guys would definitely do the ship a service if you hunted all the rats in the bilge. But doing basically filling in the position of cats that normally would be on a ship.
That's fair. So yeah, he'll look up and he will say to whatever god is beseeching him, "Name's Hickhack. I make food. I like giving people food, and I want more food."
Okay. And lastly, and most terrifyingly,
Oh no!
Bickback. Please introduce
Oh
yourself.
no.
Right. My name is Big Back, and I like food. I like I like it when it's greasy. I like it when it slides down, dude.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
terrified.
he's gonna have a heart attack before he gets with the fucking ship.
We were
No,
talking about.
I think the cholesterol in his veins fuels him.
The grease of his skin allows him to slip into places undetected, specifically pantries.
No, Big
I
Mac,
used
stop
to
eating.
be called. They tried to call me Slick Slack, but I ate.
But you ate and left no crumbs.
But I ate the guy who. I ate the guy who suggested that because it's a bit offensive.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
Someone help him.
And so, Bring Back observes all of you, his elite strike force, who will infiltrate onto the enemy ship and then proceed to perform acts of uh, duplicitous sabotage, which is to say that Bring Back looks at each of you and goes, "Okay, all of you, for the dragon. Go on to the big bad ship. Go there and do bad things to them. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't care. But they hurt the dragon. They heard the dragon voice. They hurt the dragon bride. This,
Not the Dragon Bride.
this
Am
can't
am I allowed to take some of the food?
take
I
everything
want.
you can carry.
I'm gonna cook.
I do this for the Dragon King, the Dragon God, and especially the Dragon Bride. She makes my things sting up.
What?
With
I
that,
didn't
it's,
think it
dragon
worked.
bread.
I didn't think it worked no more, but she makes my things stick up.
it's fucking
Oh God.
Bring Back looks at you, kind of looks down at his loincloth. He goes, "I wish might still work."
Oh,
This is embarrassing. No, Big Back, stop eating my food. Big Back,
So yummy.
Big Back, you can get it. You can get some more when we're done with the jump. Big Back.
With that, uh, Bring Back has given you your orders. It is under the cover of nightfall, with the blessing of the dragon, who has totally sanctified this operation. You shall all go onto the ship and make them pay. There are no limits. Do what you must. And with that, Bring Back slinks into the shadows, which I should say he very ominously, with one arm swept in front of him, backs down the set of stairs and then trips and falls.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Sorry, that was me.
Okay.
so
Just looking at the grease puddle. Just looking at the grease puddle on the floor. Just.
Whoops.
is that pee? No, it's grease.
Wow.
I don't know why. I don't know why anyone made stairs in the water vessel. We have all the horizontal space we need, but we made stairs.
We all gotta. We've got to go through our share of hardship to become hardened warriors. This is part of life.
Okay,
Oh,
but
I'm
hear me out. Hear me out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give all of the shinies, and we're gonna put them in Big Back's belly. And then when we get back, we'll cut him open, and they'll never see it coming.
we don't want to. Why would we? Why would we kill Big Back?
You know, we wouldn't have to kill him if we
Who
just
said
waited 8
anything
hours.
about killing Big Back? We just cut him open.
Yeah, but when I cut up food for tribe, the thing tends to die.
Now, does he look like food to you? I'll look over to Bring Back, or sorry, Big Bag.
he just he just flops down like a like a fucking fish. He's like
Exactly.
he's like taking a deep breath in, like wheezing. He's like he looks like a fish out of water, like
Could someone help me? Could someone help me? But get him off the stage. Get him
No,
up the-
you misunderstand. He should be our flotation device. We'll move under the cover of darkness.
Little do we know
We'll
that's how the Kobold tribe found Karya. They floated all the way to Strasbourg on Big Back.
They all-
Now, Big Back, under the cover of darkness, we are going to push you into the water. I need you to hold your breath, however little you can, and we'll just float over to the enemy ship.
Lungs have atrophied to make more room for his stomach.
It's okay. I've got 15 minutes without breathing quick. Cause pickle jaws and all.
Yeah, whatever he said. Are we ready, guys?
But then what do we do when we get to the boat? And what do we do about
We
Brick?
take all the shinies. And like
No.
Bringback said, we take everything.
No, I know that. But what do we do about a flotation device?
Oh,
It's okay. I'll second it.
I would say we could pull him up, but I don't even think the dragon voice could do that.
I mean,
He's tired.
we could throw a we could throw a rope down for him.
You'll do it, can't you?
We'll figure out something. Just try to lay in the water in a way your head pokes out.
Yes.
I think we gotta think about this tactically. You whippersnappers may not know, but back in my day, I was quite the strategist. We could do two groups. I'll go with Big Back, will be the distraction. We'll go in guns a-blazing, and you two come in through the back or the side and sneak in and cause a bunch of damage through the back while we cause
But
damage through the
we
front.
have to stuff Big Back with the shinies.
We'll do that at the end. Once you get the shinies, we'll put them in Big Back and then come back to our ship.
I'm gonna grab like a burlap sack and just with I don't know with my claws, even though that or not with my claws, no, with some kind of writing instrument, I will write big.
Oh,
Okay,
Big
yeah.
pack.
You're just gonna
That's
you're gonna
smart.
find something like I don't know, like a piece of charcoal or something. You just scratch Big Back onto it.
Yeah, big pack.
Big Back.
Big.
There you go.
How about we use this because it's gonna be nasty getting the shinies out of the out of the out of the. Out
That's
of the
genius. I'll take the sack. This is my most brilliant idea yet.
but I thought of that idea.
We must ride.
Oh, okay.
With that,
Guess what?
some of the crew are on the surface. They're getting things packed away for the evening. They're the big folk, they're walking around, they're putting things away, tying things down, which really, seems like a weird use of rope. There's a shout of one of the taller ones that comes by, big muscly ones, nothing like how you remember the dragon voice being. They've got like an arm, like an oar, slung under one armpit. As he's like, "All right, night duties are finished. Everybody, to your quarters." And with that, he turns around, and with that, there's a meaty thwack as the oar paddle whacks Big Back in the big back, sending him through the railing and down to the water below, like a cannonball hitting the water surface.
The mission is a go. The mission is a go. And I will dive off and land on
okay.
Breakback.
I will do the same as well. I'll jump in and
Two
jump.
Two of you swan dive into the water. Rick Rack being of the larger variety, does his own cannonball with a plop hitting the water surface. You will float back up, and predictably, Big Beck floats quite handily.
Thankfully.
Mm.
I'm going to entice Big Back to swim faster by offering him a little like rat skewer in front of us while he swims.
Just-
into the-
You pull a skewer out of your apron. This is where we're gonna have our first roll. You're gonna try and entice Big Back into quickly getting you guys to the other ship using this rat skewer. Let's see. That'll be 2d6. Plus, you like feeding people, so that's another 2d6 on top of that. Nothing culty about this, but that's a 46 on your part, and then there's Bickback, who is, what do you call it? This 2d6 plus plus this involves eating food, so that'll be a total of an 8d6, 46 from each of you, if you would be so kind as to roll that.
Okay.
Oh, from each of us.
No, from Bickback and from Hickhack.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
15 for me.
You got 2 6s, like lovely. That's 2 successes.
Okay.
Well, one
and
see.
there you go.
And that's 2 successes as well, for a total of 4 successes. Lovely. As Hickhack, do you just like get up on Bickback's back?
Yeah, I do that.
So like carrot and
Kinda-
stick, carrot and stick.
Yeah, carrying the stick, like the skewer, the little rat skewer.
Okay. As you hop up onto Big Back, and you proceed to dangle the skewer in front of Big Back's face. It does require you to kind of pull yourself up onto his back, but at the very least, the seawater seems to have done something to get some of the grease off of his scales, which is me climbing up at least a little more manageable. Likewise, for Knick Knack and Rick Rack, you guys can climb up on top, as Hickhack dangles the skewer in front of Bick Back, and the tail on Tic Tac's chubby tail begins to rotor, like something on an outboard motor, driving him forward through the water with a hurried pant. Occasionally, just like snapping at it, as you steer Bick Back around the other ships and towards the underside of the bad ship. You've reached your destination. Now you need to get in.
Now I have to find an entrance. I'm very used to squeezing into tight places to find the shinies. Where must we go?
A quick look
Does
around.
this ship have
Can I?
fans?
Mhm.
I'll
Big
let
back.
Thick Neck. Oh yeah, I'll let Thick Neck over there do his thing first.
So this big back's panting. You'd say like they're probably like panting for air at this point, right?
Mhm. I'd say so.
And let me see. Let me actually look something up.
Are you gonna try to snatch the food?
Oh no. Oh no, they don't have it. All right. The would since it's nighttime, would the kitchen be above in the next ship, in the evil ship, or would they have finished cooking?
It's nighttime, so most people have gone to sleep. So the kitchen is already gone.
Oh yeah, but they would have to air the kitchen out after cooking, right?
True.
And usually that's done during the off hours, like once they're done.
Where are you going with this?
So there would be there's still a scent trace of the food that they cooked in the kitchen. Therefore, it's close to the pantry, and that if they can smell it, there's an open window, and if there's a window, Slick Slack and Big back through it.
So you can, if everybody looks up, you can see that there are portholes. Some of them are shut, like the slats that would lead into the cannons, for instance. There are windows, there are portholes. There are what look to be a chimney of a sort, where you see like the little dregs of smoke coming through, and what smells like the remnants of the evening meal. There's also the windows to the captain's quarters. You don't see or smell a window that goes straight into the kitchen, but you do smell what's left of what they cooked this evening.
Well, we're following that one now.
Thing is, you're getting that from the chimney that's on the top of the.
Yeah, you'd have to actually have a feat of great strength to get up there.
Well,
Let's let
speaking of
Big
which,
Back climb up the chimney.
I was gonna say we could go through the chimney, but speaking of which, would you say that before setting out, Rick Rack, being as paranoid, PTSD as he is, and being more experienced than the others, would have brought with him not only his dagger weapons, his dual daggers, but a length of rope?
You guys did mention bringing ropes. Sure.
So what I'm gonna do is, on the water or in the water still, I'm gonna float on my back. Rick Rack's gonna float on his back, and then he's going to take one end of the rope and like secure it to the end of one of his daggers, and then he's gonna flick the dagger to the side of the ship closest to where is the chimney exactly? A chimney is
But the chimney itself is like on top of what do you call it? I would say towards the back and on like center, like a
back center.
yeah. It's not like off the back of the ship. You would have to probably get on the top deck to get to the chimney.
Here's actually
Okay.
a question then. Aside from that, are there like portholes for cannons? Is this like a ship
I
that is able
I did
to
mention
battle?
that. Yes.
So I did hear that. I just wanted to make sure. We could probably just go in there. We're small enough to fit, and that way we don't have to get onto the top deck.
Looks at Big Bag.
That's true.
Okay, yeah, but we can use his body mass to push the cannons.
I got a funny
That's
idea
true.
now for later if things come to
Yes, we can
Yes.
stuff, bring
Yes.
back into the cannon. I was
Yes.
thinking that also.
Yes. I'm gonna change of plans then. I'm gonna redirect my aim and send the dagger flying into the side of one of the cannons so we can go through the cannon.
Okay.
Or the porthole where the cannon is sticking out from.
You're gonna try and use it as a grappling device to get up into one of the cannon portals. You spot one of the ones
Yes.
that are one of the cannon portals, which is left just slightly ajar because it's a wooden flap on a hinge. If you can get it into that crack where you see like the barrel of a cannon just slightly poking out, keeping the flap open, you can use that, and then you can slide in through there. It's got plenty of space, even for Big Back to be able to slide through.
Okay.
So,
And I'm willing with my strength to help him get up if I have to like by his tail hoist him over my shoulder.
okay. For you, this is gonna be a combination of you being big, so this is you're putting your strength to use. I'm not sure if we would count this as you getting in a fight with a portal, so I'm not sure if that would count, even if you are using
I
a
don't
knife
think
for
so.
this. So that's 4d6
No, but-
you would be you'd be contributing, Rick Rack.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to find a way to potentially help out with this?
I will hold the skewer again, like just as more motivation.
Would it be great motivation for Rick Rack is the question.
Oh no, I thought we were trying to get Big Back into the
Rick Rack is trying to get a knife on the end of a rope into there like a grappling hook.
I guess for motivation for Big Back to climb up the rope alongside everyone else.
Yeah,
we
that's what I was good.
True. I'll consider that as part of the group collective effort to get up there. Sure, I'll count that in.
Actually, I'll give everyone food for the rummaging, and then I kind of stuff
Okay.
pieces of rat into everyone's mouth.
Okay. So this is a 4-person thing. So that's a base of 8d6. Plus 2 from Rick Rack being big. Plus 2 from Hick Hack, motivating folks with food. Big Back is not helping with this. Not particularly. Besides hurrying people along by people just wanting to get up out of the water. So that'll come to a total of about 12d6 as a group collect. Someone can roll that if they wish, or people can roll their individual contributions. Whatever the case, we're looking for anything of 4 and above in terms of dice.
Do we all just?
I'll say Rick Rack, since you're the one captaining this particular action, you go ahead and roll that.
12d6.
12d6.
Okay.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7 successes. Lovely.
Nice.
So you've got like Knick-Knack in there helping you secure the dagger to the end of the rope so that it won't just fly off due to a granny knot. You, with it now chewing on a nice piece of rat, hucking the knife up. You get it in there, and the guard of the knife hooks into the porthole, despite all logic, secures right into the corner, and you're able to yank it taut once to give it a test, and then begin climbing. As you scarper up the side of the ship into the porthole, opening up the flap, and allowing others to come through. Knick-Knack being small, scarpers up the side just as quick. Hick-Hack as well, and I assume Hick-Hack has just got like up another chunk of rat like coiled in his tail for Big Back to come follow along after.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Which Big Back, just like a pregnant seal, flops his way up the side of the ship. What's the term they use for when a seal moves? It was galumphing, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Galumping.
the actual technical
galumping.
term for it.
Yeah. Galumping, I believe, is the name for it.
Galumping.
Galumping. He galumps onto the ship.
He glumps up into the porthole, and we will.
Ah,
Let's see.
oh, this is the bottom. Is this the bottom part? No, that's the top deck. But we're on the part that has like the cannons.
You're one of the areas that has cannons. As you will. Let's see. We got Knick-Knack, Rick Rack, Big Back, Hick-Hack. As you view area polygon.
You can't stop staring at the image of Big Back. It's so beautiful.
I know. He looks like he's like minorly inconvenienced by his size.
Minorly. He can't even touch the ground when he's sitting down on the floor.
I know, but the look on the side eye on his face just makes it seem like he's just like, oh, whatever.
And he's like, yeah, I don't make a fuss. You know, I you give me something, I'll do it, okay?
So you got a mix of people here. Like there are what look to be some guards nodding off. These ones are stationed around. They don't seem to be particularly wary. Besides one directly opposite of you, as you scarper through the porthole, you look at this one who's dressed all funny.
Dressed all funny. He looks different from the other ones.
Yes.
In what way?
I'm gonna sneak up on him and attempt a sneak attack to the jugular.
No.
I can't move my token. My lizard.
That shouldn't be the case. How about you try and drag your
Free
token out?
me.
Yeah, I'll
Oh.
bring on Nick.
Oh, he looks like a
I-
samurai. Oh no. No, I
That guy
can't
does
survive.
look like a samurai.
Like a
Mhm.
shadow
Not-
in the night.
Yes, you guys try and
is strange. It will make a perfect token for Dragon Horde. I'm gonna take it.
Hick Hack and Bick Back, if you'd be so kind as to drag your tokens out.
Oh, okay.
That way, I think, so you can move them. Yes.
Glorious.
Make him large
Ooh.
size.
Make him occupy 4 squares and
No, make him wide. Make him 1 foot, 1 square. Yes.
There. Oh no.
Bick Back consumes all.
Mm.
the ship
Chocolate
sinks
book.
as soon as he gets on it.
It just
We've
teeters
seen-
just a little bit.
Tilts
It
one
teeters to one
direction.
side.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right. Anyway. So, yes, so you come up through the porthole, you take a quick assessment of your surroundings. The ship is... You were expecting a lot more gold and shiny, maybe, considering how holy these guys are supposed to be. They're supposed to be all like, the way that they were before. They were all shiny and fire and everything. This is quiet. There looks to be at least some iconography. You see icons of what look to be swords on fire carved into the wood here and there. Other symbols you don't really recognize because they're not important. There's no dragons. They're off to your left and your right. You see what look to be a man and a woman who are dozing off at their post. But this one here, he's dressed funny. He's also standing fully at attention and on guard. He does not have the same markers
see.
of being half asleep as the others do.
Well, I gotta be strategic about this then. Even though he's looking the other way, the other two are asleep. I could go for an easy target that's asleep. So I'm gonna go for this guy that's awake.
And actually, because Nick Nack spotted that his weapon looked far different from everyone else's, that must mean it's special, and subsequently, that also must mean that it is expensive, and that means it'll be good for the Dragon Horde. So if they're coming, oh god, who is it? Crick Crack? No, it's not Crick Crack. Who are you?
There's Hick Hack.
Rick Rack.
Rick Rack. Rick Rack.
Rack.
If Rick Rack is going for a stealth kill, then I'm gonna have to assist by trying to steal their weapon from them so they can't attack with it. I'm just
Okay.
gonna clutch onto their arm and try and nibble it off.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Rick Rack is attempting to jump so that he's like piggyback riding this guy and slice his throat open through like the other side.
This is never gonna work out.
Is there anything that
Damn.
Hick Hack and Bick Back want to do in this particular instance?
I don't know.
Do you hunger? Do you hunger?
I could eat. I could go for a little snack in the midnight.
Let's go find the food. I need more food for tribe.
Yes.
Do you guys
Maybe some stick.
go in a different direction then?
Yeah. Does Big Back actually leave behind like a trail of grease?
Wow, Bick Back, I didn't know
Like
you
a
could cast
snail?
grace. I can't.
No. It's mostly like water because they just got out of it.
He's just sweating profusely from moving.
Greasy
No,
salt
it's the water that gets trapped in all the folds. It's just slowly seeping out. So it's leaving like a snail trail of seawater.
Oh, no. He's cheesy.
And then
Right.
Hickhack is gonna spot a cannonball and he's gonna say, "Big Bag, you think what I'm thinking? That must be one of them cocoa nuts."
Coconut. I haven't had a coconut since we. Oh, give me. Let me in.
Because the food doesn't go hunting the party. I mean, um, I think the food should fear them. Okay, is Big Back actually going to try and eat a cannonball?
Yes.
Oh God.
No, back. We have to cut it open first.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
So,
Okay.
oh,
Oh yeah, sure. Okay. So as Hickhacker
They're
is
gonna
going,
try and spark it. Oh no!
Hickhack is going to try and prepare this coconut so that Big Back can eat it. So we're gonna have two different roles here. First of all, Rick Rack and Nick Nack. The two of you are going to try and surprise this samurai, steal his shit, and kill him. Thank you for the GLHF. Have a good one. So, yes. So, Rick Rack and Nick Nack, if you would be so kind, that is 2d6 from each of you. Rick Rack, you're getting into a fight, so that's another 2d6. So you're contributing 4. Nick Nack is trying to steal his shit, so that's another 4d6 in total. Keep reminding myself of what each of you does. So Nick Nack, you are small. That means you are, I believe, good at getting into places and doing things that small things do. I would say, yeah, you're hard to notice. So getting the jump on him and grabbing the thing out of his hand would be another 2d6. So you're contributing 6d6, and yeah, so this you guys are going to be rolling a total of 12d6. So
Yeah.
Rick Rack and Nick Nack, if you would both give me a 6d6 each.
Yes, 6d6.
Hick Hack and Bick Back. I think in total, Hick Hack is going to be 4d6 on this as you're trying to feed somebody, but you're not. This isn't a particularly culty thing to do. And Bick Back is 4d6 as well, since this is also not trying to get into some place you're not supposed to be. But it does involve eating food. So, Big Back, you go and haul up one of the coconuts so that Hick Hack has a good line up to chop this in half. I would like 4d6 from each of you.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh, no. This is gonna be
yes,
funny. Coconut.
No, can
Oh, no.
Wait, no. Big Back's favorite thing to do is to eat everything that isn't nailed down and to eat 3 times my weight in rations.
That's your the 3 times your weight in rations is your goal.
Oh, goal.
Yeah, you're not gonna get your type would be the other bonus here, so small doesn't contribute in any way.
So
Okay.
wait, so in total, when you roll for something, it starts at 2d6.
Starts at 2d6.
And you get another.
Then
The
it's your type.
Oh.
Then it's your type, which would be another
Oh, your
2d6 if your
type.
type applies, and then your favorite thing. If your favorite thing applies, it's another 2d6 for a possible total of 66.
Oh,
The duality of man with this one.
the duality of man.
Fucking Hick Hack supernatural luck is causing something satanic to go on with Big Back.
Tusamen.
So, yeah, that's how I'm gonna have it happen. So what happens in a clamor of chaos as Rick Rack and Nick Nack go in one direction, Hick Hack and Bick Back go turn back around to try and harvest a quote coconut. Bick Back hefts the coconut up, kind of settling it on his girthy belly to make a nice striking target. While Hick Hack raises his cleaver up. Rick Rack jumps up on the samurai's back, begins trying to claw at his neck. With some decent success, with 5 successes from Rick Rack and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Nick Nack for a total of 10, going quite nicely as Rick Rack distracts. Then Nick Nack comes in, with his little thieving paws, manages to slip the sword just out of his grip, just as the samurai goes to draw it. He goes to shout something to alarm. He spins around 180 degrees, tries to grab at you, Rick Rack, to throw you off, and just as he does, there's a ting as a cleaver bounces off the cannonball, flies out of Hick Hack's hand, and then embeds the samurai right between the eyes.
Oh,
Oh.
hey, Cack.
The scream of
Yeah.
alarm dies on the samurai's lips as he falls forward, cleaver embedded in his brain.
I was saying this is one of them coconuts.
But it looked like a coconut.
Yeah, but yeah, that that's them cellulose. You don't have that a twiny feel to it. I'm a bit of a coconut expert.
Rek
You
just
can-
Of course.
in shock looks up at Hickhack and goes, "Well, you're a bit of a seasoned fighter, aren't you?"
Oh,
Come again.
Jesus.
So the samurai his jaw slackens as a scream comes out as a gurgle that dies on his lips. He falls to his knees, body goes limp, and in an incredibly undignified manner slumps forward. Head hits the deck. The knife comes out of his the cleaver comes out of his forehead, clatters to the floor, and he is there, head down, ass into the air, slumped forward, dead.
Not honorable at all.
Not in the slightest. The
Perfect.
most undignified death a samurai has ever died. Short of like choking on
I'm
a
going
peanut.
to. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take his weapons. Just
Very good.
This
The
is a-
horde begins.
You take his sword, and you take his smaller sword, which is totally, because it's smaller, is totally not important to him in the slightest, more than likely. It spares no significance to him, surely. You
And
bundle
shiny
that.
stick.
You shove it into the big sack, which totally won't tear through at some point because of the sharp thing you've now put into it.
Well, it has a sheath, doesn't it?
That's true.
He did. Did he
could-
have?
Oh yeah,
both?
yeah.
Yeah, he did-
You're cognizant and sapient enough to undo his clasp and undo it with the sheath. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, just undo his belt and his pants falls around his ankles
Yeah,
as
you-
his
you
ass
undo
You
it.
can't
nearly falls
have
down.
one without the other.
You-
You need both.
You do undo the clasp. You end up like nicking the belt with your claw. In the meantime, the claw undoes the belt. His armored pants just flop down to his knees, leaving his bare ass to the wind.
His armor reminds me of crab. Hick Hack.
I'm gonna go pick up my cleaver, by the way, just from like.
And now I have an image of of Big Back at a seafood buffet just slathered in butter.
At a Red Lobster with a bib around his neck.
Yes. Big Back.
Hold
Remember,
on.
use code Big Bag for 20% off of the buffet.
Hold on, Big Back. I need to get this out of here, and I'm gonna start working on getting my cleaver out of this. Oh,
You think this one's half crab? You think it tastes good and freshly boiled or some shit, salt or something?
no, I think
Yeah.
no, I think he's one of them skinless apes.
Hairless.
Skinless.
Hairless apes.
Hairless.
Oh
You
my
think
God.
his skin is worth something, Hickhack?
I
You know-
wouldn't know.
Well, then we
Yeah.
better take it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like leather. You don't have to like shave it or anything. It's already done. It's already hairless. It's already scaleless too. Make a
Horrifying.
nice bag out of it.
This is
A nice sack. A nice sack
Fucking
for the a nice
Badass
sack.
Hannibal Lecter over here. Some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Wait, if we take
You could carry soup with it. It's very thermal connection.
that's a brilliant idea.
Somebody just DM'd me. I had the most amazing crab.
Oh God. It's just, first time I've ever heard
We'll
of
come
an
back
NPC
and
getting
take it.
pants set around a tabletop game. You haven't lived yet, my friend.
Yeah, no, you haven't at all.
All right. Well, that's one thing for the shinies. But they have to have all their shinies in a horde.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
I
And
the
so,
pain tree.
as you now see, to your left and your right, those of you who are still cognizant enough and not currently salivating over skinning a dead body, these sides don't have any guards present. So, they are accessible without necessarily tipping somebody off, assuming you don't want to continue your bloodthirsty killing spree.
No, this was a purely, actually, on Hickhack's part, purely accidental.
Yep. But yes, he's got claw marks around his neck that are bleeding, but not quite lethal. But now the knife, the cleaver in his forehead certainly sealed the deal. But yes,
I just want to check. Does the samurai have like matches on him? Well, I guess there's like light sources here, right? These are like little
little lanterns, yeah.
sconces. And because I don't actually know how cannons work, and this is probably in character as well, is the gunpowder in the cannon? It's in the cannon, right? Not in the balls.
It's in the cannon.
The gunpowder
yes.
is not
You would
stored in the balls.
normally, no. The powder is not stored in the balls, June.
Okay.
Powder is stored in the ball.
stored in the
My
balls.
powder, what's stored in my balls has
Yeah.
now turned to powder.
Normally speaking, out of character,
Ah, you
cannons
stupid.
normally cannons are left unloaded at night to avoid accidental discharge, nocturnal emission, if you will.
Discharge, yes.
External
Ugh.
So what he's gonna do after climbing off of this dead guy, the naked dead guy, is he's gonna go to this cannon over here and go into the gunpowder supply, assuming it hasn't been
There is no powder.
removed yet.
Well, I mean, you can search around that. You'll find no powder.
What? Knick-knack.
All you
Ah,
see is a bunch of what Hick-Hack swears are coconuts. Or cocoa newts.
I don't have any use for them there cocoa newts. Knick-knack, can you help me find some gunpowder? I want to make a lethal killing weapon.
I mean, you say
Knick-knack.
sellable meat for later for bribing meat-eating sentient monsters. You're looking at them. Bunch of fucking kobold sociopaths. Monsters. But yes, Heavy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, I'm asking Knick-knack to help me.
You're helping Nick.
Oh yeah, Knick-Knack will do it.
Yeah.
Knick-Knack shall assist. What am I assisting with?
Rick Rack has asked you to help him look for gunpowder to make a lethal killing weapon.
Ah, I see. That's a genius idea. We take their stuff and then we blows it up.
Yeah, we kill as many of these
Well,
sons of
Rick,
bitches as possible.
Knick-Knack is pretty skilled at finding things that he wants, and now he wants to find the booming powder.
Yes.
I shall assist
The
in
mortal
Yes.
scrounging
imitation
around.
of dragon's breath that is in powder form. But yes, you see these stairs, they go downward, which might mean they go further down.
Ooh.
Oh,
Big Back, where's the food coming from, Big Back? We need to go get that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Oh, I can already imagine it.
You
Sauteed
burned like 3,000 calories getting up here.
It would be funny that if we get back to the ship and Big Back has actually lost all his weight. He worked it all
He
off.
just
Can
he
you imagine
worked
how-
it all up. He actually had an insane metabolism, but it was not usable because of Big
This
Back
is the first
existing just
exercise
on-
that Big Back has gotten since the swim trip.
You made me work off all my jowls. My work. Now I'm ugly. He's like the cutest little kobold ever. Now I'm ugly. Look at me. Don't look at me.
Look at me, I'm hideous.
Don't look at me.
And it was Big Back. We need the. Where do you smell food coming from, Big Back?
he just starts sniffing the air like.
He flops forward onto the deck again, just like a fish, and then starts sliding forward.
This way. Just swish, slick, slick.
Oh my god.
Schlick, schlick. As yeah, actually, Big Back, go ahead and roll me something to try and sniff out where the food is. That's going to be 2D and small for navigating around, and because you're hungry, always, ever voracious. 66.
Alright, slash roll. Oh, 66. That's crazy. 66. Yeah, that's all good.
2 successes. Big Back proceeds to
Like, like.
splat,
I'd be careful working up behind
and
me.
Hick Hack, just as Big Back is saying that, proceeds to slip on the staircase and land on Big Back. It's something like a somewhat gelatin-filled trampoline.
Yeah, that's what I see. That's what I meant. But it's okay. I got you.
It's okay. I got you. I'll
It's
save
okay.
you.
I got
Yeah.
you. Just
Splat.
remember that when you remember that when I ask for food next time.
With the internal consistency of tapioca pudding.
I love
This is my greatest creation yet.
It's
Yes.
horrifying. God stays in heaven because he too fears what he created, but not Lynn. That's how we know
Oh,
Lynn
my
is
goodness.
the devil. Anyway, yes. So you would spot here there is a door that leads further down to a set of stairs. You may follow that if you wish.
Yeah, we may as well. We gotta sniff out the gunpowder.
Oh sure, yeah.
Oh yes.
This can only end well.
You know this thing called combustive cooking, where you blow things up. It's a really nice, it's a really nice, well done crust and a rare interior. I kind of like it, you know. It just starts crawling down the
He's
stairs.
licking. He's just licking the stairs. He's like, the crust, tree crust.
Big Back, that isn't food, Big Back.
Big Back, please.
It's food for the worms, and I eat the worms, and it's food for me.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I can't say a single thing.
I'm gonna miss these characters already. Is all I'm gonna say.
They'll be on the ship. Presumably, so long as they don't suicide bomb themselves on the way out.
Well, speak for yourself.
Oh my god.
But yes, you've navigated down a deck.
Big Bag, I don't think this is where all the food's at. I almost seen more of those cocoa nudes.
The smell of food does get a little bit stronger down here.
You
Never
know, this
mind.
is like a.
I'm just gonna say this now. Big Back is just the kobold version of Bubble Bass.
Yes.
Yes, the bubble bass order.
The Bubble Bass order. Yeah.
You see, Hickhack, here's something you didn't know. This ship is a barkentine ship. It's a 3-mast ship, you know, like a bark schooner type ship. And usually the pantries and the kitchens are located below. And so if we follow the typical layout of such a vessel, such a steamed vessel, such a steamed food hoodie vessel as this one, we
But
just keep going this way. we
Big
will
Back, wait,
locate-
you're missing the point.
What's the point?
The shinies won't be in the kitchen. But if we take all the shinies, that means that my sack, Big Back 2, will not have room for food. But Big Back 1 will have room for food.
But
The
Nick,
big back sack and the big back fack is gonna be.
but Rick Rack, they have them forks and them spoons and them knives.
Yeah, them
Wait a
holy
minute.
type people.
I had a
they-
brilliant idea just now. Stop talking, Hickhack. We should go to the kitchen. They have spoons and knives, silver for the dragon god. I'm a genius.
That was my idea.
Yes,
oh,
I
there's a
know.
turn
Oh
order.
my goodness.
Nope.
I know you just copied my idea. I'm genius. Let's go. Sniff out that kitchen.
I just want to kill their leader, and who knows, maybe their leader wants a midnight snack. Maybe he'll be in the kitchen.
What? What's
What?
that?
I'm here to kill. What did you think I wanted?
I'm here to kill.
One second.
Oh,
I
just-
did misposition you guys. You would have come down a set of stairs as an actual way of
Oh, okay.
So
From there?
my mistake. There are stairs and there's also doors.
Oh, yeah.
Also, we went down a level.
Yes, you went down a level.
This voice is
You have these two sets of doors. All the stairs that you
Are
see
any-
lead back up.
Are any of these doors labeled kitchen?
No.
I'm gonna go to this one over here, and
Okay.
I'm gonna put my kobold ear hole against it and listen.
Okay. You hear snoring. Very muted, very soft.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
maybe the-
creak the door open slowly.
Kills you
How
guys
many
with one step
people are
before it gets you.
sleeping?
You even put your little kobold eye up to the keyhole, and you see it looks to be some sort of hall.
Oh, knick-knack. This must be their sleeping quarters. I just had an idea.
They'll keep all their personal valuables there. Oh, even if they're not worth anything, they're worth irreplaceable value to them and they'll never recover. That's great for a dragon horde. They'll never be able to forget that they had it.
I guess dragon horde
Get a
and
hold of
sentimental
yourself.
valuables.
Rick Rack is gonna get a hold of Knick-Knack's smaller frame and say, "Get a hold of yourself. You gotta think bigger than that, Sonny. What about the captain's quarters? How many treasures are gonna be in there? We gotta get one of these sad fucks to admit to where their leader is. We're gonna interrogate them to get the treasure, and so I can get my blood revenge. Because I somehow think that their leader was involved in the murder of my previous leader.
Porthos.
Every
Porthos.
leader is evil because my leader died.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or no, because these are the enemies of my current leader. For the Dragon Lord.
For the dragon lord.
Well, the dragon horde.
So is Big Back going in here?
Yeah, Big Back just opens the door.
I just imagine him reaching up to it and just coming up just short.
Eh.
Eh.
I'm gonna grab him by his glutes and just try to lift him up.
Okay, yeah, you're just gonna get a very slippery handhold on Big Back's cheeks and just try and lift him up.
That reminds me of that video of like, this is my little sister. Her hair's kind of weird. And then she just picks up her little sister by the
Just
head.
pick her by the head.
There you go, Big Mac. There you go.
You could have just I'd like to point out the simpler solution would have been just to get on Big Back.
Yeah, but we're kobolds.
That's true.
But we're-
That is very true. You're playing true to character. I will give you that. Yeah, for that I'm not gonna ask for any sort of roll. You just sort of strain. Anybody looking at Big Back would notice his bluish scales turning like a fierce purple as he strains to bring Big Back up the 1 inch he needs to reach the doorknob.
There we go.
Indeed.
He's small, yeah, short, like height wise, he's short even for a kobold.
Big Mac, you got big.
He makes up
I
for
definitely
he
agree.
makes up for what he lacks in vertical size with other aspects.
No. I know. It's just something.
What'd you just think of?
What is
I
he gonna
can't
do?
say it. I gotta type it.
Okay.
just morbidly obese.
They say I'm morbidly obese.
Big back openings of the boys of the yard.
My 600-pound kobold life.
My 600-pound kobold life.
Uh,
Oh god, horrible.
Big back. The slap.
The slab.
They call me the slab.
Return this. Anyway, yes. So this hall opens up to you. What about Rick Rack and Knick Knack? What are you guys doing? You entering there?
Yeah, we're gonna kill everyone in there while they're sleeping and then interrogate one of them.
Well,
Oh
I want
my
to see how
God.
many. Yeah, I want to see how many people are in there. But
If they're dead, see, in Knick-Knack's mind, if they're dead, then we can take their valuables and they won't get angry and come after them.
You know,
God.
if there were more
That's true.
people than if there were more than 2 people in there, you can just trick Big Back into saying that one of them likes to take midnight snacks or is hoarding some midnight snacks, and Big Back will come lay on him.
Go lay
Yeah,
on him.
that's-
We press him to
It's
death
just
like the Salem witch
It's
trial.
like a pillow. It's like putting someone out of
It's,
misery.
it's
with
like a
pillow.
pillow, but it's worse because it's like an organic structure, so you can't quite get a hold of him.
He's like if a lizard and a hagfish had a baby. And you
Basically,
get-
yes. Also, I'm glad you came here for this one because this is a short shot. This is not a continuous thing, but this is something that's happening while the actual party is away. One of the party members has a following of kobolds slavishly following after him, convinced that he is a god in some form, or at least his dragon companion is. And these kobolds, strange and horrendous as they are, have gotten it in their head to take initiative for some of the party's problems. So they're aboard an enemy ship at the moment, as agents of chaos. So, Rick Rack, what you doing?
So I'm gonna go in there, and well, you said it was a hallway, but I also heard snoring. So
Mhm.
that there's at least
Where you
one
are
person asleep.
where you are currently standing, there is a door.
Okay, wait. So it's a hallway with like doors on either side.
Yeah, door there. There's a door there. There's stairs here.
But there's only 2 doors.
As far as you can tell, yes.
I'm gonna go up to this one. Is the snoring coming from this one?
It's much louder there, yes.
And if I run to this one, is there also snoring?
No.
No snoring. All right, well. If the snoring is only coming from this one, I'm gonna creak the door open and like do like a nod with my head towards Knick Knack to follow in and say, we're gonna grab this guy. We're gonna hold him against his will and we're gonna question him.
Is there only one guy?
You crack the door open. You see the shaven-headed, sleeping, slumped form in the bed.
Ah,
embarrassing for
only
them.
one guy. He doesn't even have hair. How could he have anything interesting?
You don't have
Ugh.
any hair.
That doesn't matter. That's besides the point.
Yeah.
I say to God. What?
God gives you the middle
I've got
finger
hair.
because you're a kobold.
Remember, the hairless ones always have the most money.
I've got hair. Rick Rack has a beard, a long gray beard.
Long gray
How the
beard.
fuck do you have a beard?
It's like
It's not actually his beard. He
It's
just
just-
he
it's-
ripped
it's-
it off
it's- it's
some
just
guy.
It's
like-
part of someone's scalp
it's
that
just-
he glued onto his
Oh my
face.
god.
God, that's horrible. I was gonna say it's like lichen that has grown on his face.
No, I just had the idea just now that he scalped someone in the past, and this was like an old person, so he kept their gray hair as like a
Old
beard.
personality.
But he didn't know what scalping meant, so he just ripped off his fucking beard.
Okay,
Pretty
so
much.
you crack that door open. Back on the side of Bickback and Hick Hack, what are you two doing? The door's open, little hallway there. Same situation. Well, there seems to be a couple of doors I'll just clear that up real quick. Reveal tool. And a set of stairs and 2 doors. What you guys getting up to? What trouble you causing?
Is the food in here, Big Back and God?
Smell of food does seem to be getting a little more intense coming in here.
Ugh.
Hmm. This here is either a sink or a toilet. And that means food is close.
That is a pole that comes up through the floor and into the ceiling. That's one of the
It's a
mass
very
poles.
vertical sink.
Big
Hey.
Back. This is the pool, Big Back.
A pole. Yes, that's right.
Not an edible kind.
Mhm. Alright, so then there's this door. Points.
That's a
There's
window.
this door. Points. It's a door for smaller creatures like us.
Fair point. You've proven that actually at the very beginning of this night.
Damn.
Anything's for.
But there's also this door. Which, for the long legs. Not the biggers. And
You're muted, love.
I think this one.
Okay.
Should be the one that we go.
Okay.
They're so much bigger than us. So it must be the one that they go through.
Okay. So you're going up to that one. Back to Rick Rack and Nick Knack.
Yes.
Right. So can we say that once we came up onto the ship with the dagger and rope situation, that Rick Rack, once all 4 of us were on, would have taken the rope back up and
Sure.
taken his dagger back?
Absolutely.
Right. So because he wasn't intending on coming back after this. So
That's so funny. This dude's
Yeah.
on a suicide mission.
well, he's lived long enough. He's like what,
He's like,
15?
He's like,
So
it's like 15. Yeah, fair.
I mean, yeah, in
Yeah,
terms of
so-
kobold lives, that's pretty long lived.
yeah. So
It's 15
he's gonna take
weeks.
the rope back out.
Anyway,
And yeah, he's gonna take the rope back out, and he's also gonna take like a hanker, like an old rag he has. He's going to turn to Knick Knack and say, "All right, you're gonna stuff this in his mouth while I tie him up. We gotta do it quick, okay?"
Okay.
okay. This is going to be a 66 from Rick Rack and a 4d6 from Nick Knack.
That's completely fair. A 14 for Knick-Knack.
Okay. That is going to be 2 successes from Nick Knack and 4 from Rick Rack for a total of 6 successes. Yeah. So of course, in one fluid cooperative motion, probably the closest any kobold has actually gotten to feeling, at least on this side of the world, to feeling like a Black Ops agent. Rick Rack comes up along the front of, along the foot of the bed, while Nick Knack comes along the head of it. Nick Knack grabs like a cloth, I don't know, like a swab cloth, palming in his hand. It's greasy, it's mucky. Comes up, Rick Rack gets the rope ready, and then you pounce, and you immediately cram the cloth into the snoring man's mouth, which immediately wakes him up as his breath catches. His eyes fly open as Rick Crack comes up with the rope at the foot of the bed, tries to bind his feet, gets like one foot tied off. The other foot kicks, slams into Rick Crack's midsection, throwing him against the wall. Nick Nack, you're trying to like restrain, hold the man down, as he's flailing, he's kicking, he's screaming through the rag, and proceeds to, with one foot like hobbled by a rope, come up onto the floor, attempting to spit the rag that has been lodged into his mouth out. The rope proceeds to like the other end seems to tangle around the post of the bed, as it's not a full success, but the tangle of the rope and the end tied around his foot causes him to trip over, planting face first into the boards, and he is down prone on the ground but not unconscious. How do you follow this up?
Well, there's only one thing we can do. We're gonna need to just bash his head into the floor until he turns off.
Press the off button. Okay. Okay. Rick Rack, what's your opinion on this?
Rick Rack, we gotta turn him off. He's still awake. We gotta hit him until he turns off.
No, you can't. You see, you're missing the point. We need to interrogate him so we can find where the leader is. The leader.
I'll tell you, this guy is still awake, and he is in the middle of recovering up off the floor.
Okay, maybe we do gotta knock him out. But yeah, and he's gonna like
Okay.
try and uppercut him, like knock him out. Classic, classic
Okay.
stuff.
Well, that's why that was the same idea. You just wanted to knock him out.
Okay.
Just bang his head on the floor.
Well, if he's recovering, this didn't quite work, then
Yeah. This is gonna be 2 dice for Nick Nack, and this is gonna be 6 dice from Rick Rack, since you're getting in a fight as this is your favorite thing to do. So Rick Rack gets 6, Nick Nack gets 2.
Oh wait, so 2 from each.
No, 2.
No, you get
2.
6.
Yes,
I
sir.
get 2.
Okay. Oh,
Oh wow.
is a 4 a success?
Yes.
Okay.
2.
So it's 1 success and then 5 in total.
Total is 6.
Total is 5.
Oh right, yeah, I can't count.
That's okay. You're a kobold. You're not expected to.
That's true. That's true.
As Nick Nack, you try to help, like run interference, trying to like hold his head down. His what looked to be like well leathered fists come up to swing around you. Clearly, this guy is like he knows a lot about punching. This guy's like Rick Rack. He's real violent. He's swinging around. The rag eventually comes out of his mouth. He spits it out. He starts screaming obscenities at you. As then he's like halfway up onto his knees, and for a second you think like he grabs you by the neck and he starts to throttle you with one hand. And he says, "I'm gonna kill you, you little shit! I'm gonna snap your neck off and shit down your." And then there's a crash as he goes still. The grip on your neck slackens, and then he falls forward, and behind you is Rick Rack with a broken chair.
Rick Rack, wait. I have something that we need to bring for the Dragon Horde.
I'm gonna take his hand and I'm gonna bite his thumb off.
Cool. You're gonna just like clamp down and you're just gonna wrench it off. For a second, it's like you get it off and then you have to like so it doesn't go like accidentally get swallowed, and then into your hand.
Very good.
You have now
Now
got
he can't choke us.
You get your 3rd piece of loot, a thumb.
I'm gonna put that in the bag.
Yeah.
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 Wait, so is this guy like dead?
No, you hit him in the back of the head with a chair. He's alive. He's just unconscious. I just
mean-
ate his thumb.
I mean,
Okay.
are either of you guys medics? There is a cut on the back of his head that is pooling blood around his face.
This one might be a little too expired.
Nah.
That's
We'll
fine.
have to see. We can feed him to Big Back.
That's true. There were two asleep ones upstairs that we could use. And so he's gonna take this guy, hoist him over his shoulders, and carry him back to the last place he saw Big Back. Like they were over here, right? On the other side?
Yes. Before you do that, they've been busy on their side of things.
Mhm.
So, Big Back and Hick Hack, how you guys doing?
We're doing good.
So where you guys
we're doing
going?
fine.
Going through here?
Yeah, wherever the food is, I guess. I'm trusting
mean,
Big Backs.
Yeah. Big Back's sense of smell is well, when his nostrils aren't clogged with grease, is usually pretty spot on when it comes to food. But like this whole section smells a little more intensely than the deck back there. It's hard to get like a trail. It's not like a cartoon. It's cartoonish as this whole thing is. That like would like levitate him off the floor and then lead him towards the food. And that would be impressive on its own. I think even just the smell trail would struggle to get him off the floor. But like this hallway smells a little more strongly of food than the rest does. So it's up to you where you want to go. There's stairs down deeper, and these two doors, and the window, which, as Big Back has said, is a door for small people.
Like us, yes. Okay, Big Back, where are we going?
Let's see. This way.
Okay. As you pop the door open, and a man jumps up out of his seat at a very big official-looking desk with a very big official-looking chair. He catches one look at you and goes, "Hey, Patron, what the fuck is that?"
And at this moment, because I used my hands on Big Back, and I'm still and I grabbed my cleaver after. Can my cleaver slip from my hands right into this?
Yeah, sure. What about Big Back? What's he doing about this situation as he lumps through the
no.
doorway?
Give me a second. I'm trying to find it. Okay, I found it.
Oh,
Almighty Dragon Lord, what? And just it flips out of his hand.
I'm
Okay.
distracted him.
okay,
Oops,
sure.
man.
Yeah, okay. So you may you're getting 2d6 after this. And we call it Hick Hack. You've got I'm gonna say 4d6. Because of the preternatural aspect of how this is gonna play out. So this is a total of 66. So 4 from Hick Hack and 2 from Big Back.
How many in total again? Sorry.
6 in total. 4 for you, 2 for Lynn.
Oh wait, I guess I'll just roll it like this.
Hey Mitch, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, we're doing a short shot today where the party is playing a bunch of kobolds who are getting up to no good and on an enemy ship. That's one success for Hick Hack. and 1 success for Big Back.
That's bad.
That's bad. As you come in, Big Back, you go to Hick Hack. You try to do something about this, muttering a prayer to the dragon. As you slip on the grease from Big Back's trail, and then the cleaver goes out of your hand. But rather than going at the what would be assumably the captain, like you did with that samurai back upstairs, instead the cleaver just goes wide and then thunks into the wood next to his head and goes, "Oh man!" And then what is it? No, this is a sort of retrofitted version of what's called Goat Crashers, which is it's all chaos, nothing else. So with this, your cover is, unless you do something about this man, blown. He's going to do something, and then I'm going to make one last bit of the rules clear. Something that has not been brought up yet because it's not been salient. As he comes up, and then proceeds to pull what looks like a curved saber that was leaning against the table up into his hand. And then proceeds to start chanting something. Fire begins to coalesce in his hand.
I sprint.
Chaos is coming at full.
Sprint?
Chaos is coming now, fully in your wake, as you are threatened with potential annihilation if something doesn't happen here. There is one last
He
mechanic.
sprinted body slamming.
There is one last mechanic, and that you can do this in a second if you want. There's one last mechanic to Goat Crashers that I have not brought up yet. It's called Party Hard. Every goat, or in this case, every kobold, gets to, once in this session, party hard. Meaning, for all the chaos you guys have built up, nearly blowing your cover, all that karmic whiplash that has been working against you and potentially blowing your cover even more, all the noise you've been making, including what happened over there with the monk in the bed. If you do this, it will set that back down to 0 and be usable all at once as a bunch of dice you can throw at this. Meaning the chaos settles after you do one last massive act. So, would Big Back like to party hard by body slamming into the captain?
Yes, I would like to party hard.
Excellent. You're going to party hard. So far, you have had, because the chaos pool is a set of dice that works against you the louder you are and reduces the quieter you are. The last few goes have been rather loud. And so you've had some dice working against you. Now those dice get added to the roll with no opposition. So, Lynn, if you'd be so kind, I would like you to roll me 14d6. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes. Big Back, in a moment of uncharacteristic speed, proceeds to slide forward and gain enough momentum over the space of what is about 20 feet that should not be achievable even by people who are actually athletes. But somehow, Big Back comes in, squishes himself up against the corner, and then proceeds to propel himself forward, launching up at a slight angle, and with a wet splat, slams face first into the captain's chest. The fire in his hand flickers out in a moment of Ignus Fatus. The saber drops out of his hand. The eyes, Hick-Hack, you see the eyes bug out of his chest as Newton's principle acts. All of Newton's principles act. All the force from Big Back is transferred in a gelatinous ripple into the captain's chest, and then proceeds to propel him backwards, crashing through the ship's wall. And there is a sickening crunch, a gasp, and then splash.
Is this the equivalency of a level 1 kobold just casually beating the shit out of like a level 6 like captain or something like that, or level 6 like, cleric paladin war priest?
Maybe. Then again, he's a captain of a ship. That doesn't necessarily mean he's like a level 6 paladin or inquisitor or anything like that. He just might be a level 2. He might be just level 2 merchant.
The only reason I bring that is because he had like the fire incantation going
True.
up.
True.
Yeah.
But yeah, that might have, could be. As it is, we're not working on Pathfinder at the moment. The
Yeah, I
laws
know,
of
I'm just
reality
trying
are
to
very
get-
flexible at the moment, just like Big Back.
Big back.
Okay. You we don't tell the others about this if they find out that I'm useful.
Back
They
hitting
might
a
make me
fucking
do things.
homing attack. What? Fucking just
They find out I'm
turns into
useful.
a fucking ball and fires himself off with all of his flab.
And so Big Back's one problem with this situation is if people find out he's actually capable, they'll make him do work.
They have. I put a lot of work into not being expected from. And if they find out that I'm actually secretly talented, they might actually give me something to do. And I don't want to do that.
But
So we're
Big
gonna
Back.
say you did it. Okay?
But Big Back.
Another kill to Hickhack's totally true legacy of being a slasher killer.
Big Back. The Big Back. If you work more, you would get more food.
No.
Talk about efficiency, Hickhack.
It's all about everything.
That's what.
If I do 0 work and have 5 portions of rations, that's an infinitely larger amount of rations that I get for the work I do. If I do 1 hour of work for 6 rations, that
Okay, Hickhack, calm down.
He's
Hickhack.
extremely
Hickhack, calm down.
angry.
Hickhack, I won't tell you when Hickhack. Calm down, Hickhack.
good. We tell them you did it.
What is all that noise? That is when Rick Rack and Knick Knack would start coming along. As
Well, don't
Rick-
you worry.
Rick Rack and Knick Knack come along, there's a loud crash of wood splintering. And then it sounds like very loud arguing. And then you see this guy with his pants halfway down, seemingly ready to take, like getting ready to take a piss, rubbing at one eye with his other hand. And oh, putain, what is that noise?
Look what you did, Hickhack. And I think Big Back.
So we have a
No.
problem here.
Look what you did.
The question is, what are the kobolds going to do about this issue?
Well, you can't.
Well,
We have to kill him now. Nobody can know.
nobody can know.
If they find out I'm above average, they might make me do above average work.
I'm gonna. Okay, so how high up is my cleaver?
It's embedded in the wall right about here.
I'm gonna quickly jump up on that chair or on the table, grab the cleaver, and then jump.
Yeah, you go up, you jump, you leverage it, and you fall to the ground with a cleaver in hand.
Okay. We'll go.
Eh.
Big Bang. We'll.
Ugh, is it a no? I need to piss.
I need to piss.
Sacre bleu, I need to shit.
Okay, Big Bag, I got this. And I'm gonna run out. Oh, just like, is the door open or is it closed?
I don't think you guys closed it, so yeah, it's open.
I'm gonna be like,
You sound like the
the Dragon Lord smites thee, and I'm gonna throw
Huh?
my cleaver. I'm gonna throw my cleaver at this man.
Just like, does the Dragon Lord smites you? Well, and then, I guess you're preparing food.
Yeah.
This is meat. This is meat, I guess. What about Rick Rack and Knick Knack? What are you guys doing about this sleepy potential witness? Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh, no.
the French have taken them.
Oh no, the French have abducted. They have taken
Ugh,
her.
I hate this ship. They all sound like the guy whose chicken I'm not allowed to eat.
It's the other like really hairy guy with lots of money. Oh my god, just fucking Big Back wants to eat Mallory's hair.
Oh, he's talking about Big Back's. No, sorry, Mallory's bird.
Yeah, Mallory's bird, yes.
Guy's chicken I'm not allowed to eat.
Mm.
Pissing me off.
Well, you gave this guy's ticket, and then I throw it.
Okay. God. Matt, June, are you there? Or are you occupied with the child?
Yes, apologies. We were occupied with the child for a moment. June is still doing it, but I think I have a general idea as to what she would do in this situation.
Okay. I have a pretty good idea as well. Also, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I'm
Mitch.
pretty sure it's just rip their throat out.
Yeah, probably. Yes, thank you. That's wonderful, Mitch. I hope if you give this a go with your group that you have a lot of fun because it is just entirely built around chaos. Okay, so I'm just assuming that Rick Rack is going to just attempt to ambush this guy while he's got his back turned.
I would assume, yeah, going for the fucking neck.
What about Knick Knack?
Meanwhile, does he happen to have anything shiny on him?
Oh, you see like a holy symbol hanging off the back of his belt.
That's exactly what I need. I'm grabbing him by the waist and trying to rip his belt off and tear him to the ground.
Okay.
That's the shinies.
Okay. And Big
Why
Back,
are we
I
taking
assume
off people's pants?
because that's where all the stuff is, I guess. I assume Big
They
Back
keep
is
making them
We
as
heard the
big as
phrase. We heard the phrase catching people with their pants down, and then we took it literally. That's what we did.
so I assume Big Back is sitting this one out from the looks of things.
Yeah, I can't have people witness my greatness. And I'm not talking about my mask. Ooh.
Terrible. Okay. So that's that'll be 6 from Hick Hack. That'll be I'll roll 6 for Rick Rack, and it'll be 4, or actually no, 6 from Knick Knack.
I'm after the shiny, and he's just got stuff in the way. Holy
think that-
shit, I succeeded on almost all of them.
1,
I
2,
succeeded on all
3,
mine
4,
as well.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That guy's
Oh, sorry,
very
wait.
unfortunate.
1, 2, 3. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Wait, no,
Rick
it's 1, 2,
Rick's
1, 2.
gonna brutalize this
1, 2,
guy.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We say fucking Hick Hack succeeded on all of them. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 successes. As Rick Rack jumps up onto his back. Proceeds to like claw at his head, pull his hair back. Knick Knack goes for the holy symbol, ripping the like snapping the belt and pulling the pants down. As the bad guy, you guys are now triple teaming, starts swearing in totally fantasy French. And then there's Hick Hack in the doorway. There's a crash of thunder behind you as the two of you, Rick Rack and Knick Knack, watch as Hick Hack in the doorway comes into it. He's shadowed from behind with what looks to be a crack of thunder that highlights him from the back, leaving only his bony mask lit up in an eerie fashion as the words come out rasping out. What have once been desperate words, instead, in the calamity of all of this, sounds just like ominous, echoing, rasping speech. The dragon smites you. And then there's a... As the cleaver comes along, you guys didn't even see it leave his hand, that horizontally bites into his neck. there's a splash of blood as the we call it, which artery is that? The carotid artery
Carotid.
is
Yeah.
severed, sprays out, covering Hick-Hack in blood. The cleaver, the man falls forward, pants drawn down, slumped, fully laid out on the ground in a puddle that is is growing around him. When he hits the deck, the cleaver comes free and slides to Hick-Hack's feet as the two of you witness Hick-Hack ominously backlit by the storm that is now growing outside, splattered in blood with a mask of bone.
Big Mac, I'm covered in the red juices again.
It's okay, I'll lick you off.
Don't do that. don't. Get away
Knick-Knack
from me.
notices as the holy symbol in his
Get
hand glows
away
red
from me.
hot in response to this situation.
Ah, it must be. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. It must be working. Ow, ow. I need to put
Yes.
it in the ow bag.
It's in the bag. Welcome back, Rick Rack. So a murder has been committed again.
Ah.
You witness as Hick-Hack stands in the doorway here with a bloody cleaver at his feet, showered in blood, backlit by a lightning storm outside with his mask of bone eerily illuminated.
I see. Oh, is this an office of some kind?
That's the
Yeah,
captain's
actually-
quarters.
We just killed
Yeah.
the captain.
What?
Hickok was literally about to say,
We found the captain's quarters. Big Bad, I mean Hickhack. I pushed him out of the boat.
I killed them.
Says Hick-Hack.
It's like, hey, Hack, I'm
Well-
going to eat you if you say anything.
Look at Hick-Hack standing in the doorway, and just off to the side, out of sight, is Big Back with a gun to his head.
Just
He
a
took
Big Mac
Mallory's
click.
pistol.
Hack.
Yes, he took the pistol that Mallory always forgets he has. Not the other
paddle foot.
one, a paddle foot.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, when the others come into
Tell
view,
me.
he hides it in his fat folds.
What?
I
So
did
you
his
mean
belly
to tell me
flaps.
That's what I call it,
You
grease.
killed
Yeah,
the
yeah,
captain.
in his folds.
You killed the captain without me.
Yeah, he was so.
Wait a minute. That was the captain?
Yeah, his body's in the ocean now.
Knick-Knack is it's in the ocean. No,
points
He
to the
could have
hole.
had so
A
many
single tear
things.
runs down Rick Rack's face. Well, there's only one thing I could do to make up for this. I gotta kill everybody else. And he runs upstairs to go kill those two guards that were asleep.
Oh god.
Anybody gonna stop him?
Wait, no, before you go, I need that.
fuck it. No, I'm looting his desk.
Okay.
Rick, Big Back, we still haven't found the food yet, though.
Yeah. But we also don't want the old one to die. So I think it's time we rearrange the parties as the big ones say.
The biggins.
The brigands.
The biggins.
Okay.
Yep.
Knick-Knack, you say you're looting the office, right?
That was the intention, yeah.
Okay. You do notice that there's a desk here, there's a little box over here, there's cabinets, and there's a door over here. As Rick Rack scarpers off to do terrible things.
Yeah, one of us needs to go after Rick Rack because we don't want Rick Rack to die.
Yeah, I actually don't want Rick Rack to die. I just know that Knick-Knack is too obsessed with all the shinies in the room.
Actually, in that case, then
Big Cat will be like, I'm gonna go find food elsewhere. If you find food, don't make Big Back eat it. We need that for the ship. Tribe. But
and I'm gonna,
but shinies.
I don't give a fuck about you.
he said we need food. He just runs out.
It's okay, Knick-Knack. I'm really out of breath, so you have a little bit of time to get your shinies before we get out the.
You notice that
Okay.
there's visibly less fat on Big Back at the moment. You might, it might be a trick in your eyes, but you think he's slimmed down a bit.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Just here.
And then you're just gonna take the quill and ink.
Open your mouth. We need these and it'll mess up the others.
Gonna try and pour the ink in the inkwell down his throat.
I need you to hold on to this.
Tastes bitter.
Mm.
We have to come back of everything else, but come on.
Yeah, tastes like them black noodles that I had back when we were in the. Back when I was somewhere.
Those
I
were
don't
blood
remember.
worms.
Somehow, fucking Big Back is a multicultural gourmand that has sampled squid ink noodles. Fucking metropolitan kobold badass. Yeah.
That or they were just leeches.
That's true. Oh god. I feel horrible. I don't know if I'm committing some kind of hate crime just by running this. But yes, Nick Nack will notice there is a shattered hole in the wall here where the window was. On top of the other containers. As you just start foisting bits and pieces into your sack, and for those that will mess them up like the ink, you toss it into into Big Back's stomach. You throw open drawers. There's shinies here and there that looks like a compass, a sextant, other various navigational and writing tools. You toss open this door here. There is further things within a chest, which is obviously where all the good stuff is kept. You see clothing and other such things within these cabinets, as well as more paper, which like you could toss that in the bag. You end up in your hurry actually tossing it into Big Back's mouth at one point. You watch as the vellum dissolves on his tongue like paper, like cotton candy. It just dissolves into mulch. But you start just shoveling belongings and little bits and pieces into the bag, where the ones that you can fit that won't be too heavy. You take as much as you think you can carry. And by the end of it, you've actually got quite a few shinies. And at one point, you have what looks to be a golden statuette of a woman with angelic feathery wings and a blazing sword.
Ew. Disgusting looking thing. But that's okay. It is very shiny.
There's a couple of what look like sheathed knives in there that looks to be like rolled up bits of very old crackly paper. There's what looks to be what is it? Even what you think at first is a cane, but it rattles a bit when you do it. When you pick it up and you toss that in there. And then just a bunch of coins. Like in this one chest here, there's a bunch of jewels and coins. This is the mother load.
Oh, that laugh didn't come through.
Oh. He's just loading it into the chat. He's loading it into the sack.
Beautiful. Okay.
Now he has this sack of loot. I could kill a man with this. He's gonna drag it out like Santa Claus with this big fucking sack on his shoulder.
So we're gonna fight the kitten, right?
The chicken?
Kitchen.
The kitten.
Oh, I thought you said we're gonna fight the chicken. I'm like, I didn't know about no chicken.
Now we may unfortunately have to fight a chicken if we might actually have to fight Big Back if we find a chicken.
That's fair.
Rick, we can we had to get the food. This issue wasn't about killing people. Rick, please.
Rick Rack.
Wait, huh? Sorry, I'm doing something very important in the background. What did you say?
We're up on the other deck, and Hickok is going. Rick Rack,
Okay.
our job wasn't to kill people. we need to get shinies, and we need to get food. Now's not the time for murder doodling.
These are the enemies of our leader, our Dragon Lord. I am to do right by him by defeating those that aim to harm him.
But
And the Dragon Bride, that sultry Dragon Bride.
please stop saying that. I can see something poking up in your loins. Officer. I don't like that. But we gotta.
He brings me back to my youth.
Yeah, sure, Rick Rack, but we need to bring them the riches. No, Rick Rack, please.
Sneaks up on this guy. Hacha! Right through the jugular.
Okay, you will try.
Knick-knack is clank, clank,
Give me,
clink. Oh,
give me
Like a shadow in the night.
like a shadow in the night, like a geriatrical shadow in the night. Give me 66, and Hickhack, give me 46.
Oh.
Oh dear. One success from Rick Rack, 3 successes from Hickhack. As you go up to to try and get them, as they're sat on a stool, they're just kind of nodding off halfway. As you try to do the patented jump up on their back and kill them, Hickhack is like, Rick Rack, please, Rick Rack, no. As you're reaching out towards Rick Rack, hand extended, cleaver out to your side. Rick Rack's action startles the guard awake, who then glances around, going, "What is that?" And then turns halfway, stops, freezes. Rick Rack, you see you see him turn around. You think you've been made. You think this is it. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and then you see the man freeze, half turned, not towards you, but seeing Hickhack up the stairs. And you see him pale, like he's seen a ghost. And he clutches at his chest as, again, lightning booms and crashes around, illuminating what from down here looks like the mountainous, shadowed, backlit, blood-caked form of Hickhack in his bone mask, cleaver and claw extended forward in a menacing motion as if to claim the man's very soul. And you see his hand come up to his breastplate. He clutches, he chokes, and then proceeds to stagger back, trip over his stool, and then splash, falls over the banister.
I have not taken a single life since we came on this vessel. By golly, it's gonna happen at some point. And he runs over to the other one that's asleep and
Rick Rack has the
tries
biggest
to do the
lizard
same thing.
equivalent of blue balls in the world.
Hickhack, our job. Rick Rack, our job.
at this point, Knick-knack has probably slid himself up the stairs with his big knick-sack. And fucking... What's happening?
Yes, about halfway through that little episode, we'll say that Knick-knack will have made his way up. Big Back might have bigger issues trying to get up a set of stairs, but he might be able to just flop his way up it.
I haven't eaten in 30 minutes. Please.
What was it? Yeah, Knick-knack, go ahead and drag your token out.
Oh yes, Knick-knack shall drag out my token. Hello. Knick-knack is there. This must be what Pigback feels like. Skirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, as
you see Hickhack reaching out towards Rick Rack, saying, "Rick Rack, we need to get them more food, Rick Rack. We can't keep on these senseless murder. These senseless murder, Rick Rack."
Rick Rack is trying to kill somebody again. Rick Rack, give me 66. Hickhack, give me another 44.
If this keeps
Oh,
going,
come
Big Mac
on,
might
man.
actually eat one of us.
I'll say
Come
Nick
on.
Nack has enough time to potentially contribute however he might see fit. What would he like to do?
Knick-knack? Oh, I know what
would he want to contribute in some way here?
Are we on the top deck right now?
Yes.
I'm stealing the wheel.
Okay.
Great.
That doesn't help with the particular situation with Rick Rack trying to kill the guard, but sure.
Oh, well, that's fair, actually. Yeah, well, okay. Oh, God. Oh, 1 second.
1 second.
Sounds like chaotic baby stuff.
No, he's cooking something.
Oh, okay. Rick Rack does need a kill on her belt, but unfortunately, fate seems to be functioning otherwise.
God damn it.
God damn it. Just back in Cobalt Nam. Okay, so,
No, I'm sorry. I'm back. Sorry, I
Welcome
actually I forgot to turn the pot down. Yeah, no. Initially going to take the wheel. Does this person have any shinies on them?
they got a few things. You see what looks to be some sort of like silver decorated canteen on their hip. They have like what looks to be little shards of silver in a kind of like in a little string tied to their belt around their neck. What looks like silver scrap, basically. As well as they have an axe and a shield by them, and what looks to be a polished steel helmet.
Oh my goodness, that necklace. No. He's gonna set his sack down begrudgingly and then sprint to Garank Wire. Just like, not Garank Wire, Jesus
Garant?
Christ, that is an Elden Ring boss. Yeah, just Garant Wire. Right in their neck. Just try and yank their fucking necklace off on their back.
Okay.
A jump lunge.
This is forceful, so you're not going to get a bonus from being small, but you can give me 44.
4d6?
46, yes. Sorry.
Just making sure.
3 successes.
3 successes.
1 success from Hick Hack, 2 successes from Rick Rack. It's 2, 3, 6 in total. Hick Hack calls out, not do much other than startle the guard as she jolts awake, and is then as the little bits of silver bite into her neck as you try to yank it off the cord, the sinew that it's tied with, holding fast as you put your heels of your little scaly feet to her back and begin to pull, proceed to cut off blood flow and shake her. And then Rick Rack climbs up onto her front, murder in his eyes, and then proceeds to just sink claws into her throat and rip. As this one dies gurgling on her own blood.
Yes.
But not by Rick Rack's hands.
By Rick Rack's hands. Yes.
Oh,
Rick Rack got a kill.
I've still got it.
As Nick Nack begins pilfering her body for as much loot as possible and then transferring it to his Nick sack. Followed, I assume, by stealing the wheel.
Yes, I am ripping that wheel off.
I'm gonna need a roll for that because you're not an engineer. You don't know how to detach a wheel out of
Absolutely.
the ship. So, how are you gonna go about that?
I'm taking my gigantic sack of knickknacks and I am bashing it until it falls off. Actually, wait. There's some cannons around here, yeah?
No. I see that mischievous glint in his eye, and I'm like, and Hickey's like,
You follow his
"Now,
eye to one of the cannons.
Nick,
No, I can't
Knack.
risk my nick sack,
Nick,
but I can.
What?
He starts wheeling it out.
Nick, we're gonna
It
wake
is
everyone up.
far too heavy for your tiny frame to be able to wheel out.
Yeah.
You grab it, you go to scrabble your feet across the ground trying to yank it along. It stays in place.
Nick, let's make
It
a
is
deal. I'll
several
help you
hundred
get the
pounds
wheel.
of cast iron.
Nick, I'll help. Let's make a deal.
if you help me get food for me and Big Back, I will help you get this wheel. And I'm gonna take up one of them cocoa newts, and I'm gonna go up to the wheel.
Now wait. I'm a man of science, you see. And you're missing the big picture.
Does this ship have a figurehead? I can see the mast, yeah?
Give me a second. I gotta check somewhere. It does not actually. It is outside.
Damn.
Outside, it is a relatively undecorated ship. Kobolds would not know this, but that's because it's a ship made for being like unnoticed, being stealthy.
Damn. You win
So
this round.
can I just drop this cocoa newt, or do you not want the wheel?
No, I need the wheel.
Okay, and I'm gonna take the cocoa newt, and I'm gonna.
Does Rick Rack want to help contribute to this?
Yeah.
So Rick Rack being big can help out with his strength. Knick Knack being a stealthy, sneaky stealer type is gonna work on trying to like get this thing yanked off, and Hick Hack is gonna try and break this thing open. With the use of a cannonball, you're not particularly strong, but things just tend to sometimes work out for you. So you have 2d6. So from each of you, I would like 4d6.
4d6.
2 successes.
Damn it. 1.
1.
4 successes in total. Yay.
So Knick Knack and Rick Rack are trying to like widget it loose while you try to whack at the joinings. But the cannonball falls out of your hands, Hick Hack, and then proceeds to land on both their feet, on Knick Knack and Rick Rack. There's a zing and then a crunch.
Oh, my bad. My bad about that, guy.
Followed by a very reptilian scream from the both of them, as their toes get crunched.
It's just Tom and Jerry scream.
That was basically what I was picturing. Yes.
I would love to do one, but if I do that, my child will have a massive meltdown.
Is Big Back up here by this point?
I mean, if he's actually trying to get up here, sure. The question is, does Big Back see any reason to come up here, or is he?
That's true.
He's just waiting at the foot of the stairs, going, "Where are they? I hunger."
Big Back, no.
And then he's not here any longer.
I just like to imagine the Big Back keeps trying to get up the stairs, but he's too slippery, and he just like
Sliding
rolls
back
down
I
every
sent you a
single.
DM.
Oh God. He looks
What?
like. Fuck, what is he? He looks like a fucking Genshin mascot or something like that, like a Hoyo mascot.
Show.
Oh, I love it. I love the look. I love the design. I love the little scarf. I hate what he actually is. That's such a that's a double tragedy. God.
Yeah, I mean, if he works out long enough in this campaign, he'll turn out to this.
Yeah.
It's like what's it called, Sakamoto-san. You know, he burns it all. Wait a second, he burned it all when he did that thing.
Yeah, true. He did slim down a little bit after he did his little cannonball thing, and he hasn't eaten in half an hour.
He hasn't eaten half an hour.
I'm only 45 minutes at this
Oh
point.
God. Well, when it hits the hour, that's gonna happen.
He's gonna steam and walk. He's gonna walk out of like a gout of steam, and he's gonna be completely different.
Yeah,
Big
this
Back.
is Big Back is slowly making it up the stairs. I'm on my way.
I'm
I'm
on
on
my
my
way.
Big Back, where I just broke our friends' feet.
I
Just-
have a image for you all in Simple Path.
Yes. So Rick Rack and Nick Nack's toes have just been compacted by a cannonball.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good. It's disgusting, but it's so good.
Yeah.
I love how how you look at one of my characters and say it's disgusting, but that's fine.
Oh, it's majestic.
Mhm. Would you say it takes like 15 minutes for Big Back to get up the stairs?
Probably. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Yes, as the steam rises.
He's
From
now
Big
actually
Back.
small.
Yeah, it's like he's like shaking. He's like
Going through withdrawal.
it's a simple back. You see that Big Back is no longer Big Back.
Big Mac. A Big Back is out of Big Macs.
Oh my God, they sent reinforcements.
Who the hell are you?
It's me.
You can go ahead and
Big
swap out
Back.
the image if you like.
I don't know how to do that. Hold on.
It should have the edit option on your sheet.
Edit. Oh yeah. Could you replace the token, please?
I could.
Does he have like skin stretch marks all over his body or something like that?
Nope, it's all scales, baby.
All scales.
So remove, click to upload. Downloads. We'll have Big Back again.
We'll have Larness again in due time. Don't worry.
Alright, I
If we
put
were
in
to give
the
a
actual
Pathfinder-
image.
If we were to give a Pathfinder class to any of these kobolds, by the way, what classes would we give to each of them?
Nick Nack is a rogue. Rick Rack is probably a fighter.
Fighter or barbarian, I'd say.
Yeah,
Go ahead and drag it
fighter or
in.
barbarian.
There you go.
Hick Hack is warlock, sorcerer,
I would say
witch maybe.
I would say like either witch or even like oracle even.
He's a shaman.
Shaman could work.
Yeah.
He's like the witch archetype for Magus because of his cleaver.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And
Yeah, no.
Big Back is
The custom class, lard ass.
Yes.
God,
The sin of gluttony.
the black
His
hole.
greed sickens me.
So yes, Big Back comes up to find a Rick Rack and Nick Nack with their toes crushed underneath one of those cocoa newts, while Hick Hack is apologizing profusely. Yeah. Mort, that art is drawn by a very talented artist here who's playing Big Back, that being Lynn.
Hello.
She's a very capable artist and she draws amazing things. And as you can tell, quite expeditiously.
Yeah, that was so funny. Fucking- what
So
art?
winning.
I just like to imagine this. I know he's all scales, but there's just that one moment before it tightens back up that he's just loose flesh.
It's like it's like Professor Farnsworth from Futurama, when he like
Yes.
rubs the stem cells into his folds and it just goes the sound of stretching rubber. And just like
Oh,
tighten,
wow.
he turns into like someone who's like 40 years old instead of 900. God, horrifying. Yes, but yes, that's a Big Back when he's slimmed down.
Snacked out.
Deprived.
Wait, I know that handkerchief anyway.
Oh
one
my
that
God.
gets-
They've stolen his skin. Those monsters.
Those months. We need to get back your skin back.
This is why we
Everyone-
gotta take him out. Look what they're doing to us.
I
Sonny,
agree.
are you on
Evil.
Mercury?
We need to get meat back on Rick Rack's on Big Back's bones.
Yes.
I'm
Also,
ugly. Look at me.
That's
You're never
besides the
ugly.
point.
You're never
I've-
ugly, Big Back.
just
You're
like
never
a
ugly.
cat comes up, puts one finger to Big Back's mouth, and goes, "Shh, you're beautiful to me."
You're beautiful to me, Big Back. That I don't care what that bitch you bring back.
So yes, yeah, and they're having this tender moment while Rick Rack and Nick Nack still have their feet trapped under a cannonball.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just-
we need to.
I'm
should really have-
perpetually still, regardless of my broken toe, still trying to break the wheel off.
We should really
You see
help them
tears
with this, and
streaming
I'm
down Rick Rack and down Nick Nack's face as he's furiously trying to pry the wheel free. So
Freedom is close at hand.
how would the
and,
group
and
like to try taking this wheel again? Because I don't at any point assume you're not going to try again.
I have something for you to eat. To eat the nuts that are tied into the wheel.
no, I got something better. And I bring out a whole rat on a skewer. Here you go, bring back. Just for you.
Oh, look at this. You do this for me.
Yes, Greenman. I would do this for you.
You also notice for some reason
I'm
that
so thankful.
Big Back's tongue is completely black.
Why is your tongue black?
Uh, um, no reason. I didn't eat.
Hmm.
It's just like that. It's to help me consume better. Black absorbs all.
You're one of those ebony-tongued kobolds, I see.
Yes.
Stop your flirting, you two youngsters.
Are they still stuck? But are they still
Yeah.
like stuck? Like
Yeah, they are.
okay, okay. So I'm gonna.
So my question is,
I have a brilliant.
well, you have an idea. Also, I remind you guys do have a once a session party hard. Each of you does. Big Back has used his.
Oh, what does that do?
Basically, anytime you end up doing something that draws attention, it creates a negative dice pool that works against you. And as that builds up, you can then party hard, which empties that pool and allows you to add it to your roll unopposed.
Oh.
I know how I'm gonna get you guys free, and I'm gonna take the wheel. Not take actually like take the wheel. I'm gonna take one of the spokes and I'm just gonna turn the wheel fast, and I'm gonna have the spokes of the wheels hit them in the head and just try to knock them out of the ball.
You're just gonna knock out
Okay.
Nick Nack and Rick Rack.
No, not knock them out. I'm gonna try to like use the force from the spinning wheel and the spokes to hit them, and it just hits them off of the ball or hits them. You know what I mean? Just hits them away. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, so you try to propel them out from underneath the cannonball.
Yes,
Okay.
using the wheel.
Okay. Oof, that's gonna be difficult for you. That's gonna be 2d6 on your part.
Does Big Back want to help any actually?
Sure, Big Back helps you. You gave him food, and now he will be yours forever for the night.
Hold on.
That I'd like you to rephrase that, please.
For
Oh,
this
hey,
heist. For this heist.
Whoa.
there you go.
I see. Okay, that would be a 46 on Big. I say 46 for what do you call it, for Hick Hack. 2d6 from Big Back. I say four because he's being food motivated. What about Rick Rack and Nick Nack, since they're the ones currently trapped in place?
You know what? I mean, we're trapped in place at the wheel. I'm
Damn,
gonna
I hate-
attempt to help. I'm gonna hold on to the wheel while they rotate it so that I can go flying like a fucking pinata.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Look at that thing.
I see.
Look at that thing.
Okay. So you're gonna try and like fly off the wheel, maybe like rip the wheel with you.
Yes.
What about Rick Rack?
I'm not really sure what to do. You know what? Since I'm big, I'll hold on to. Maybe my weight will help tear it off of the hinge.
Okay. So that'll be it's just that's 46 out of each of you.
Oh, do I roll another 2d6?
Yes. Because you're feeding somebody. Because you're feeding somebody.
Oh.
So you got
4
four
Wow.
successes.
will-
Jesus.
It was a 4d6 as well for me, you said?
Yep.
4d6. Oh,
Okay. Okay, so in total that's 4 successes from Hick Hack, 1 from Big Back for 5, 4 from Rick Rack for 9, and 0 successes from Nick Nack.
blinded by greed.
As Nick Nack, so Hick Hack and Big Back go to spin the wheel really, really hard. And they do so really, really hard. 1 success from Big Back, 0 success from Nick Nack. So Big Back goes to spin the wheel. His greasy hands, still kind of greasy, slip a little bit, but he manages to add a little bit of force to it. Hick Hack really like rips at that wheel, while Rick Rack does the same, holding on to it. The wheel spins. At first, there is resistance, as of course there's the resistance of the feet trapped underneath the cannonball. But then they get freed. So it revolves like a wheel of fortune. But instead of the sound of click click click, it's accompanied by the sound of bonk bonk bonk, as Nick Nack and Rick Rack hold on for dear life onto the wheel as they repeatedly whack into the cannonball underneath the wheel, with their heads going bonk 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 bonk. Nick Nack can't hold on very long, as his fingers slip after the first couple bonks to the head. Now double concussed as he goes flying. And proceeds to bounce off of one of the sails and then tumble down here. Rick Rack, for his part, continues to hold on through sheer dumb brute strength, getting probably at this point like sextuple concussed. But eventually the wheel does wobble, come loose from its moorings, and then crack off as he too goes flying over this side, bounces off of a sail, and lands here, with the wheel then collapsing, flying through the air, and then landing atop the both of you.
Yeah, we did it, Sonny.
We did it, Big Back. We saved the city. Now here's your skewer, and I'll hold the skewer.
The entire skewer immediately disappears down Big Back's throat. Even the wood.
Oh.
There's just a suspicious skewer-shaped like form in his neck.
Oh, spit it out, big bag. You guys spit it out. You can't have that part.
I need it. Ugh.
It's like
So-
the episode of SpongeBob where Squidward is choking on a fork.
But yes, so wheel secured. Anything else you'd like to do while you're here?
Oh wait, so we didn't see a lot of people because if this is the top, there were 3 guards up here that we've now killed, and then we went down. There was a guy sleeping, and then there was the captain. So there was just 5 people total.
6 technically. But there was stairs going downstairs, like going down.
Right. Are there any shinies still up here?
Not really. They don't really keep very many shinies up here.
That makes sense.
The cocoa
Well-
newts are kind of just dull, and those are the really only metallic things besides those giant cannons, and those are really heavy.
And remind me what happened earlier when I was trying to look for gunpowder. It's not up here?
Nope.
Okay, Rick Rack is gonna go down a level to look for gunpowder. And if he
Yeah,
doesn't
like-
find it on that level, he'll go down another one.
Yeah, like generally out of character speaking, we don't like when you're on a ship with you don't keep gunpowder next to the cannons at all times. You keep it in a secure storage.
That's fair. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna take a lantern with me too. Rick Rack's gonna pick up one of the sconces or lanterns or whatever they are, and carry it with him as he goes to look for gunpowder in the storage.
All right, big bag. We're gonna go find the
Yeah,
food.
there's
now,
two
big
sets of
bag.
stairs going down here and here.
Should we split up or go together?
I need food. We need food. Feed tribe.
All right then. I guess the usual party split. Knick-knack, you
I
come
need-
with me.
Where there are people, there are shinies.
Oh yeah. Let's go down and look for more.
Okay, so I assume you guys are splitting up then.
Probably.
We probably should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, you guys didn't open up this bit, which totally is extremely unimportant.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
We're looking for food. We're looking for the food.
Let's see, polygon reveal. There we go.
Oh, there's a guy.
Yes, fail to drag out your tokens. Blah, blah, blah.
We came down from here? Or from here, rather? Oh, yeah, we're from there. Okay.
You would have come down from here.
Ah, okay, perfect.
Are those the splodies?
And the other two would have come down from here. Big back. Hick hack.
You gotta
Yeah.
drag your tokens.
Oh. Yeah.
You guys would have come out here. Lovely.
The small.
So yes, you come out. You come down. You see one somewhat dozy-looking man with looks like a big stick next to him. A lot of tattoos.
Is he asleep or is he like nodding off or anything
He's kind
like
of
that?
like
or,
leaned up against the stick. His head's just kind of, nodding off.
Okay.
I'm gonna sneak up behind.
Ah, yes, the classic.
But this time it's different. This time Rick Rack is gonna try to slice his Achilles tendon, and as he keels over, he's gonna, have him come down to his level as he keels over, and then go for the jugular.
Well, okay then. What's the rest of the group doing? Knick-knack, hick-hack, Big Mac? What you doing?
Well, Knick-Knack now currently has a large bludgeoning tool, and if there's something that Knick-Knack knows, it's that heavy things hurt.
Well, okay. You try and bludgeon
Clank.
this man to death with your own loot.
I'm gonna lift up the sack.
That has the wheel in it now too.
It has the wheel in it, the statues, the swords. This is the sack of dangerous objects.
Okay.
I'm getting a weird sense of deja vu. Did we ever do this before?
I don't think we have, no.
Hmm.
What,
no?
play as 4 idiot kobolds and do some ridiculous things? No, I don't think so.
No. It's like it's just when June mentioned killing this guy, I felt like this has happened before.
That's in the
Oh,
time
yeah.
loop.
Yeah, there seems to be a
Yeah,
pattern.
there seems to be a pattern of June just killing someone in the worst way possible.
So speaking of killing somebody in the worst way possible, is Hickhack and Bickback doing anything to contribute?
Do we want food? Are we looking for the food? Or are we gonna help our friends murder someone?
Well, the food does smell stronger down here.
Oh,
Well, the faster we get through this, the faster we get to the food. So let's just help them.
Next
Big back, we're jumping him. I'm gonna jump on. I'm just gonna jump up onto this like little cannon, and I'm gonna just jump onto the guy.
Okay. What about Bickback? He's feeling hungry.
Very hungry. I'm very hungry. I'm very hangry right now, and I'm gonna use this hanger to throw one of them coconuts at him.
Okay. 2d6 from what do you call it? From Bickback. What do we call it? Hickhack can get, what was it? God. Hickhack can give me 2. Rick Rack gives me 6, and I want to say, yeah, Nick Nack is also 2.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
One
fucking-
success.
1 success,
We
3
fucking
success, 3
suck.
successes from Rick Rack.
1 success from Big Back, none from me, and 1 from Nick Nack. So
Okay, so it's 1, 2,
Uh.
3, 4, 5.
5.
5 successes. As you go to bring this guy down, in a more coordinated effort than you have so far, as God, Nick Nack brings the sack up and goes to swing it at him, but comes short and just ends up dropping it on the guy's foot. That immediately jolts him awake as Rick Rack jumps up to try and slash at him. Gets a good few rakes in, like clawing at his chest, at his neck, at his face, scrabbling at him while like mounted up on his back. Bickback and Hickhack trying their best as well to surround and corral the guy. Bickback coming in and like getting in between his feet, trying to knock him over, but it's not enough. As the guy slips free. What are you people? What are you things? We're under attack! As you hear, stirring from over in this direction, and what sounds like a lot of voices, bleary, tired, and then footfalls.
Oh no.
Kill him quick. The riches must be taken to the dragon.
No. Wait, is he going down some stairs?
No, he's going through a hallway, actually. As I will reveal that now that you're looking down at.
I was gonna say maybe we should hide and seek.
As immediately down the hallway comes this funny dressed man, like the one before, running down. You trespass upon our ship, creatures. Prepare to die. He draws his sword.
Yes.
You don't understand. You're dreaming. This is all a dream. You'll wake up if you turn around and spin in circles 20 times.
Give me 2d6.
Okay.
The only dream I wish to see fulfilled is your head lopped off and mounted on a pike.
I'd like to see you try, whippersnapper.
So
Bring out my
yes,
daggers.
you hear footfalls, lots of them, heavy, armored.
I guess we're not getting that food, Big Back.
So yes,
Just the
this fucking shrill shriek of despair. So you've got problems on the way. You've got some options. You could try and stand and fight. You could flee. You could see what's behind this door.
Big
Oh.
Back.
Oh,
Guys, I have an idea. Let's try that. I don't know
I
what the-
have an idea. Don't worry.
how packed is this hallway?
Not too much right now, but it's going to be eventually.
I'm gonna wait.
Friends, go on without me.
What are you
Rick Rack
talking
is-
about, Nick? Nick, what are you talking about?
Rick Rack is gonna turn to Knick-Knack and go,
You don't understand your place in the world.
and pushes him like here or here
Ah,
and goes,
No, you all go on without me. I'll buy you time.
Witness
I was
me.
Witness
no.
me.
Okay, so you guys don't have much. You guys don't have much time left because from the sounds of things, there's a lot of them coming. You've got a little bit of time. Rick Rack might be able to stand up against this funny-looking guy with a special sword, but you no longer have the surprise. And that sounds like where everybody was sleeping. What are you gonna do? You got either the stairs and get the hell out of here, but you haven't gotten the food yet, or there's just one last door here.
No.
I've-
We take
Big
them
Back.
all.
Do we make our final stand?
I want to try something. I think it's called bull nutting, and I'm gonna take the cocoa nut, and I'm about to try to score a fucking
No.
strike.
You're gonna try
No,
and
you're
bowl
not.
them?
No, because this was my plan too. I was gonna use my life of the party when the hallway fills up to
You're gonna
take
do
my
party hard, okay.
giant sack. Yeah, I'm gonna party hard, and once they flood in, I'm gonna take my giant sack, spin like a Beyblade, and then let it go down the hallway, taking
Okay.
as many of them out as I can. So
Okay.
I'm waiting for them to flood in.
Okay. So yeah, you're lining up that party hard. Hick Hack and
I'm
and
spinning
Rick
already.
Rack still have theirs. As Rick Rack, you're coming up to the samurai. You're squaring up to him. You measure up to maybe like his waist. You're bigger than the rest of the kobolds, but you're still nothing. Like you're like half the height of this guy. But you got
Yeah.
fire in your eyes. Still got some life in you. And then there's behind you. You hear the of the wind picking up as over your shoulder. You see, what do you call it? You see. Knick-Knack doing his best impression of Mario and Bowser. Mario and Bowser are ready to fling him. While this is lining up, Bick Back and Hick Hack. Seeing this happening, what are you going to do?
Big Back, we could use it as a distraction and to get the food. Where do you smell the food coming from?
I smell. I'm gonna try and smell the food out. My nostrils are no longer clogged, and I'm faster.
I'm faster.
So you slam your face down to the floorboards. You sniff.
This way. This way. This way.
So
I think it's in here.
6 dice from Rick Rack as you are getting into a hell of a fight. And 16d6 from Knick-Knack.
I have 16d6.
There's a lot of chaos going on right now.
wow.
4, 5, 6, 7, 16d6. It's time. I'm waiting for that right moment. I want that hallway packed.
Okay. So-
Before anything else happens, just real quick because I'm curious. This is a barrel right next to us.
No, that's the mast pole coming up from the bottom.
Oh, that's the mast pole. Okay, I was like, is this a gunpowder barrel?
No.
This
Gunpowder's somewhere else.
at first it
Okay.
was a sink, then it was a barrel.
It's a pole.
It's been a pole this whole time. Damn.
Oh, there it comes.
Okay, before this can go off, though, the samurai is gonna have a hack at Rick Rack before these guys all start coming. He's gonna start moving before they do.
Oh no.
So
Rick
now we
is
can see
getting
if Rick Rack
attacked.
can stand up to a slice from a katana. Rick Rack, give me that 66.
Rick 66.
Unless you want to party hard on this one.
So sorry, what was that? 66? Because I'm under.
You're
attack?
getting-
You're getting
to see
into a
if you can
straight
parry
fight
the
with this
katana.
samurai.
Okay.
That's 3 successes. Knick-knack. Rick Rack stands valiantly against the samurai. But at the end of the day, he's still just one kobold.
Oh no!
As Rick Rack, you will make a valiant stand, buying time for the whippersnappers. Back to the pole. Funny-looking man with his bendy sword in front of you. You go with your knife, you duck low, you snap at him, you stab at his knees, he steps back, and then you're gonna go for his jewels, you're gonna cut them open, and then you don't even see the sword come down. And it lops your arm off.
Oh, I'm down to one blade.
The hand holding your knife that you're about to stab him in the ghoulies with, chopped off. Your withered, scarred, scaly arm, still clutching, spasming with the knife in hand, flops to the deck. Down one arm. As his backup starts arriving. And now we see Knick-knack. Give me 16d6. I will
16.
include the successes from Rick Rack's roll.
So how many more is that then? Oh, that's added
There'll
in.
be an additional
okay, he's
3
already got
successes on top of whatever you roll now.
it. Right.
1,
Pass,
2,
pass,
3,
pass.
4, 5, 6 for a total of
9.
9. Total of 9 successes. As you spin and spin and spin and then release as there's a the sack goes flying. It blasts past a samurai who ducks out of the way just in time. But the others don't. They're packed too tightly. The sack slams into one, then the other. They bowl over. Various things come spilling out of the sack. Sharp objects come loose. Bits of heavy metal clatter out, whack people in the head, the side, the hand. The screams of pain. People topple over. Groans of anguish. And then more than a couple of what sounds like metal entering a body. Drawn weapons, stabbing, causing friendly fire. Your sack explodes. All of its material wealth that you've gathered so far exploding into the hallway, showering your opposition in material worldly goods come raining down, concussing, stabbing, as everybody back here is taken out of the equation.
Golden glory!
Whoa.
You
That's
pay
insane.
for that.
Nick
The
Nack.
samurai is still standing. Meanwhile,
Golden glory.
Bickback. You hop up, actually light on your feet, as you throw open this door. And as you look inside, I would say, so when most people envision the sound of an angelic choir, they imagine something like, oh. But this is kobolds we're talking about, so it's something more along the lines of, Nyah.
The pantry.
The pantry. Nyah. That's a good point, Morte. Who got whacked by the wheel? It's probably the wizard, as it bounced and did a ricocheted spin and smacked him in the back of the head.
Took him out.
So yes, Bickback. All of the ship's food.
He's
Now,
gonna
Big
turn
Back, I
into
know.
Kirby.
Now, Big Back, I know you're very tempted to eat all this, Big Back. We gotta save it back for the tribe, for the rest of the tribe. We can't eat it all right now.
Eat.
You can have some of it right now, but you can't have it all right now.
It's okay. It's okay, Nick Hickhack. I just want 3 times my body weight.
I just want 3 times my body mass.
That's very specific, Big Back.
So, what does Bickback start doing, seeing this?
Well, first, Big Back is gonna. Well, I keep saying Big Back. Big Back is going to start first unbarreling whatever's in the barrels.
Lots of preserved things like hardtack, breads, dried fruits, pickled vegetables, basically everything that will hold for weeks or months at a time.
Everything, all on the floor. They're gonna make Big Back's gonna make a nest and then nestle inside of it and then start eating.
Just start going outwards in concentric circles, like fucking what call Pac-Man, waka 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 waka, consuming it. As you turn the sacks of fruit over, you pop open the barrels, you punch open holes in some of the liquor barrels, as the floor soaks with drink and rolls with food, as you begin just flop down to your belly and begin inching forward like a worm as you open your jaw and food just disappears into your mouth.
All right, Big Back. Like I said, you can't eat too much. We need to get off this boat, Big Back.
Bleh, bleh, as
Yeah.
Bickback begins to swell.
Oh no.
His
I will
healthy
also
his
start
healthy
roll.
sheen of grease returns as
Oh,
he
no.
consumes more and more food.
I'm
See, now
gonna
I gotta
move
switch
it.
back.
Now I'm gonna start getting as much food as I can. Essentially, I'm putting it in my back.
Yeah, you're gonna
in my
start
backpack.
grabbing stuff up. You're gonna grab some of the sacks they keep nearby empty for carrying stuff up to the surface. You're gonna start shoveling stuff in.
Yeah.
Yeah. As
I
the
find
two
a mouse in the food, and I'm like, ooh, protein, and I throw it in the back of the pack as well.
nice, and you got food in there to help keep it sustained too.
Yeah.
One second, I got you covered for the token in the art.
Oh,
It's already in my library.
okay. Oh, thank you. I would have had to upload it again.
It should still be in your library, I think, unless you made room. But yes, he's back.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm gonna keep this one for keepsakes. Delete. Oh. I can't tell if you can hear my mouth smacking, but
He's consuming.
just slathered. Oh my god! Big's back is biggity backeting all over this place.
Oh no, he's eaten 3 times his rations and grown 3 times the size.
You know the Grinch's heart?
I should have thrown Big back.
Oh.
Oh.
Er, the,
Ugh.
the ship. There's no way the ship isn't tilting right
Oh
now.
yeah, there's a groan, like the same, like just how a big back groans, the ship groans as it tilts forward. All the food starts to like slide along, gathering at the front by the prow. Both Rick Rack, who's bleeding from his stump and is like maybe just a little bit lightheaded, and Nick Nack both notice as things come up a little more unsteady under their feet. The samurai tilts forward but still keeps his footing. What is happening? View blocked by the mast pole there, unable to see what's going down. Will, as Bickback surges in size as he consumes ungodly amounts of food meant for a whole crew of people over the course of months in a single sitting.
I got a funny idea.
You've already lost, Sonny.
I got
You've
a really,
already lost.
I got a really funny idea.
What you doing?
I'm gonna position myself behind Big Ben.
Okay.
I'm gonna party hard.
Oh boy.
You're
Okay.
you're gonna do what I should have done. Throw Big back.
I'm gonna party hard. I'm gonna push on Big Bag and I'm gonna push him forward. And I'm gonna shout to my kobold friends, "Get out of the way!"
Da 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 katamari damasi. And go ahead and give me 14d6.
How many? Sorry.
14d6 and 6d6 from Bickback. For a total of
Yes.
20.
All right. Here you go.
Success,
One.
success. That's 4 for Big back, and
3, 4. 5 from Hick Hack. So that's a total of 9.
another 9.
As you come up behind Bickback, you try and get like a good run up. There's no space, so instead what you do is you like wedge yourself between the wall and Bickback, plant your feet against him, your shoulders against the wall, you strain, and then you kick as hard as you can as Bickback begins to roll.
Another dishonorable death for a samurai. Let's go.
As the samurai, his view is blocked by the mast here. Now, normally that's like one of the most rigid and most difficult to break parts of the ship. It takes like a full-on cannonball to break it, but Bickback's a bit beyond a cannonball at the moment. And as Bickback breaks through the mast, coming rolling along, the samurai looks up at his impending doom and goes, "Oh no." As he is crushed into the floorboards, a samurai-shaped indent left where he's lying, completely crushed almost to a paste. As you roll through, collide with more walls, and crash out the backside into the water behind. The ship, which was previously then leaning towards the back, then we call it bobs and seesaws back and forth as the weight is gone, but now it's taking on water as water begins to rush up from the backside of the boat.
Oh no.
Now it's not a rush in per se, but it is a slow climb up that may intensify with time. You've got enough time to potentially have a look, see if there's anything worth nabbing before you get the fuck out.
I need to pick up all my old.
There's a lot back here. I'll go ahead and...
I'll help you, Sonny.
Quick, get a barrel. We're just gonna... out of curiosity, is there a gunpowder barrel over here?
Well, as it so happens, if you poke your head in this room, this is the powder store.
Dump it out. I need this barrel. Just tip over the gunpowder barrel.
Okay.
a black powder that
Rick can help
smells
him
of
do that.
acrid and what do you call it? And rotten eggs just tips out onto the ground.
That's where they've been keeping it.
Yes, now, okay, that's. Ignore the dust. We need the gold.
He's just gonna wheel the barrel out, leaving this pile of gunpowder.
This isn't Gus knick-knack. This is gold for me. But everyone on the ship is dead, right? Except for the kobold now?
Yeah, you guys are probably the only living creatures on the ship at the moment.
Well,
Well, the
I guess I
witnesses.
got one kill.
There's
Against
also
all
another
logic,
room we didn't explore.
against all logic, 4 kobolds managed to kill a whole crew of people. This is why I didn't run into Pathfinder, because that would not have happened.
Yeah, that was not.
It wouldn't have been as fun. It would have just resulted in you guys constantly trying to sneak around the ship and try not to get murdered in one hit. Which is why I went with this system instead. But anyway, so you tip out all the gunpowder, you start packing all your loot into barrels as best you can. Just one big barrel will do it. Hoisting it's difficult for your small stature, knick-knack. But if you then seal it shut with a lid and start rolling it, you might be able to finagle it up the stairs. That, or maybe bring it out the backside of the ship and then just float it all the way back home. What is Rick Rack doing with all the powder? Well, I assume Hick Hack is now got his own like sacks of food that he has pilfered from the ship.
Yeah, I'm essentially. I got all I want. I'm gonna try to get go outside now and I can join Big Back because I pack as much food as I can and I immediately just book it out, or at least I
Okay.
try.
Yeah, so you nab as much food as you can. You rush past these two. And gotta get out. As you then like hop out the back, I'm gonna. As your squad flotation device waits patiently, you hop out and then bounce onto. Bring to front. As you bounce onto Big Back, as he floats out slowly like a raft out the back of the ship.
We got food, Big Back. We saved the day.
Oh, wait, that's Knick-Knack. Hick-Hack. Oh, he's sleeping.
He fell
Sleep.
asleep.
So, yeah, Knick-Knack, he's got all his goods. He's got it packed into a barrel. Like, you can tie a rope around it and then just have it kind of like bob off the back of Big Back. Your ride's leaving, Rick Rack. What you doing?
Wait, I have to know.
Before he leaves, he's gonna go up a level into the room we haven't explored yet. I guess that would be on the other side. Here.
Yeah, we can do that real quick.
Because if they're going off into the water, I could also access that from the upper level.
I was just wondering if you're going to do anything with the gunpowder.
The gunpowder is dumped out onto the floor right next to a sconce. I'm not concerned about bringing that with me. It's perfect right where it is.
Okay.
What's that?
It's a bevel gun.
A
Effectively,
gun?
it's a small cannon that's meant to be highly maneuverable, and you can swivel it around on the post and shoot things as you need.
I see. Well, love,
It is-
you're muted.
It is anchored down to
Yeah,
the floor.
I had considered turning that all the way around and using it to shoot at the wheel.
Well, not that one, because
I
that's
mean-
that's different. That's the room that you guys haven't visited yet.
Oh, I meant the one on the front
Yeah.
of the ship.
Oh, that one, yes. That one, yeah, could maybe if it had been loaded. You didn't have any powder, and it didn't have any shot in it.
Right.
'Cause at night,
No
you don't
powder.
keep cannons loaded if you know what you're doing.
Yes. Right, well,
Well-
at least now I know. Now he's gonna go back down a level, back to where they were going off. Yeah,
So-
here.
So,
And then he's gonna come
Mhm.
back over to where the powder is on the floor.
You do have a lantern in hand.
And I do still have a lantern in hand. And I'm going to. Well, I have to do it stupid because he's a kobold. So it's been. Wait, what? And he's going to. One moment.
Oh no, silence.
June is preparing something.
Oh, good.
Okay, so
doodles.
he's going to say, "It's been a pleasure riding with you all. For this whole time, I've never encountered a closer family of brothers. But I don't think this evidence can stay like this. I don't know if there's more people coming. They're just gonna see a ship full of empty ship full of dead people and stolen pieces. I have to ensure that the Lord isn't going to be followed through these waters." And he's gonna wait for them to exit the ship so they've jumped out into the ocean, and then smack his lantern onto the uh, black powder
Gunpowder.
As
Rick Red, what do you mean? Rick Red, no!
with his
As
one arm.
you
He
watch,
raises it into the air and smashes it on the ground.
you watch as Bickback's bloated, sleeping body floats slowly away from the back of the ship. It begins to list backwards. Water begins rushing up, and you wait until just when it would reach your toe tips, and they're just far enough. You're sure it's not going to hurt them. You take your one arm, your one hand still holding that lantern. You look into the powder store, close your eyes, and as one solemn tear runs down your cheek, you smash the lantern into the ground. Many stories are told among the kobolds of that day, specifically the day afterwards. About how Bickback, Rickrack, Knickknack, and Hickhack all overcame the impossible odds, running in unheard of mission far deep into enemy lines, eliminating their threats, taking spoils of war, and leaving a mark on the enemy nobody would soon forget in any less than a week. They tell about the great fireball that swallowed the enemy ship. How the big bad guys were doused in holy fire as only is worthy of enemies of the great dragon, his voice and his bride. That this is a monument to what happens to those who insult or injure the dragon's horde, including the people he holds dear to him. And it is on that day that Rickrack's solemn sacrifice was honored, as he went down, had to ensure the continuation of the tribe, the horde, and the dragon. Knickknack, Bickback, and Hickhack don't often talk about what happened that day. Bickback especially, because he was asleep when it happened, but nobody talks about that either. Rickrack is still too absorbed in the massive haul he made to really care too much, besides the initial sorrow. Really, Hick-Hack is probably the most well-adjusted and actually grieved the most for Rick Rack. And when all the other kobolds aboard the ship were told about his great sacrifice, all could agree. Who the hell is Rick Rack?
That's
Damn.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
He went to Valhalla. Became one with the
His
stars.
3 compatriots, his ride or die, his family, brother in arms, will ensure that he shall live on in their short-term memory. And with that, we close the chapter on this particular episode of Simple Path and the courageous venture of the kobolds of Karia's cult. They return to their ship, victorious, bittersweet, but heavy with food and goods. Especially heavy in the case of Big Back. Requires a crane in the morning to haul him out of the water and then load him into the animal bay, where the wagon is normally reserved for. Or is reserved normally for the wagon. He has to be rolled through the what do you call it? The gate that is lowered. And even then, it's a tight fit, aided only by his slick scales. It is a glorious day, a great victory. And though it
I'm
came in-
really concerned. I'm really
Or
Yes.
maybe he
Sorry,
just
go-
floats.
cut you off.
Maybe he just floats on the water, tied to the back of the ship.
That could work. Actually, yeah, it does depend on if he slims down by the time, if he comes out of his food coma and slims down by the time the party comes back a month later.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
it
yes.
takes Big Back an hour of rigorous exercise to slow him down.
But what about just floating on the water for however long?
He's a
Well,
buoy.
that
We
the
could make
buoy.
him swim, like Carrot, and stick again
Mhm.
with another rat skewer.
True.
Make
Yeah,
him swim
Hick-Hack
after
can be
the boat.
his physiotherapist, like his get him some proper exercise with some proper motivation. But yes,
Yeah.
we lost Rick Rack, but the mission was a success. You guys needed some you looted some goodies, which you're sure the dragon will be very happy about. You got some fresh food, then some less fresh food. Some very fresh food in the form of mice and rats. That I'm sure that the others on the ship will be also very enthused about. And the people on the ship don't have to worry about feeding Big Back for a while because he's in a food coma for, I'm going to say, several days.
That's really unfortunate. I'm really curious what Adelia and all of the others say when they wake up to find that the ship exploded.
Adelia's reaction is more or less a very composed version of looking towards the exploded ship, going, "What the fuck?" And then being pointed by the kobolds who came back towards where Big Back is tied off and floating behind the ship in port. What the fuck?
For the dragon god.
Throws his riches.
I
So, yes.
brought food back in and I throw food. I throw food onto the deck.
It is past this point that Adelia comes to decide that wherever the party goes, the kobolds should go, because this is supposed to be Karya's responsibility. But yes, that is where I will end the session for today. Thank you very much for playing. That was some wonderful improv and chaos in your guys' side. Thank you very much. That was very entertaining.
That was a really, really entertaining.
I'm glad you guys had
That was
fun with that. But yes, I'm glad you guys managed to get into character and you guys managed to have fun with just being a bunch of fucking chaotic scarpering messes. It was very good. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed being able to facilitate and provide that. Thank you very much for the folks who were here and who have been watching, those who stayed and those who didn't. It's a joy as always to have you. Thank you to my players. It is always wonderful to have you. And though we didn't have everybody here, it is still nice to be able to do things like this. I think in the future, if I can manage it, I'd like to do stuff like this a little more often, maybe. Small things
I'd
like
be down.
this. This definitely feels better than doing skip weeks. Even if
Yeah,
it's just like
having little
small,
bits of fun.
small
things.
improvised things. I think this is a great time for things like these one-page TTRPGs to be of great use. Mitch mentioned one like it's called Goblin Quest, which might have been very applicable to this. These one-page RPGs that are just supposed to be meant for one-shots are great for facilitating this kind of stuff, and I love giving them a try. And maybe being able to give Pathfinder a break for once, because Pathfinder can be very demanding. It is a very crunchy system. So yes, and also speaking of which, it also gives more time for double checking everybody's sheets, because we just need to make sure that everybody's level ups are done smoothly and correctly. But yes, comments, questions, concerns from you guys. Anything you particularly enjoyed about the session? Any notes you might make? Things you might want to do in the future for stuff like this?
No, it was just silly, honestly. It was a good way to fill in. Honestly, I think having these, like you said, instead of doing something fun, instead of just skipping a week, is a good way to keep momentum still going and alive. So I think this is a good little filler. I don't know what we do next time, but hey,
We'll
only
see.
one of them died.
We'll get to see how the party reacts to all of this. And
That is true. I'm very curious how the party will react when they get back.
Yeah.
Their
Also-
triumphant return to see a fuck ton of gold and riches,
Yeah.
quote unquote.
Yeah, big
I don't-
by fuck ton by kobold standards, but also yes, you're correct. Thanks to June, not only was it only one that died, but I still fulfilled my quota of at least one kobold dying per session.
Yeah.
That's actually really accurate.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Yeah, it really
As
gets
did
fun.
I.
Thank you guys.
me
That was
too.
fun. That was
And,
silly
uh,
and fun.
I'm glad. I'm very glad. And thank you earlier for the suggestion, June. That's what gave. That's what bore fruit here. That's what gave life to this particular idea, as kind of rushed and impromptu as it was. But yes, I'm glad you guys had a good time. Thank you to my European friends, along with myself, for staying up late on a Sunday. I know this is tiring for you guys. Thank you very much for sticking it out. Yeah, with that, I release you to the people who stuck around. Again, Grim, Mitch for stopping in, and Mort, a new face, goes with Morte, a new face who stuck around throughout the whole session. Had some, and also had some very nice compliments and comments to say about through the whole thing. Thank you very much for being here. It's always nice to have fresh and friendly faces. So yes. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna call it there. You guys released. You may go your ways. Take care. I will see you all when I see you.
Yes, hopefully soon. Take it
Yes.
easy, y'all.
Always. Yes.
Thank
That was
you.
great.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
We'll
And-
be back.
I really have to pee and go check on the laundry.
It's a shame that the other two couldn't make.
Yeah, but there's always next time. This will not be the last
Yeah.
time we see the terrible kobolds. I think this was too fun to completely shelve.
Almost don't want to play the same characters though again because I
Oh,
want to
that's
kind
fine.
of keep.
There's
these
more
free.
kobolds. There will always be more kobolds.
Yeah, no, I just want to keep these free and live in particular because I thought it was kind of fun.
I think it's entertaining. Their suffering is entertaining. But yes. Anyway, muting. up
You
now.
agree with me?
I mean, yes. But they're still grotesque. Yeah, that's right. Well, I say they're grotesque, but I say they entirely in jest. Anyway.
We brutalized a whole group of people with just kobolds.
In any other circumstance, if that had been an actual Pathfinder session, I would have actually promoted them to like level 1 NPCs. Or like level 2 even. That would have been grounds for a level up, considering how much shit they got done.
They're all like level 3 kobolds now.
God. But that's
They got done
unconscious.
in one session what it takes us 4 sessions to complete.
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, see, that's the beauty of smaller groups, is that it's
Yeah.
a lot easier to get a lot of things done with smaller
Yeah.
groups because it's like, okay, you don't have to jump perspectives a million times.
But also,
That's true.
they can't level up, unfortunately, because they're followers, and followers can't level due to how leadership works.
Yeah.
That's
But the
thing where-
XP goes to Karya, right?
Totally.
And because Karya levels up, we all level up, right?
Actually, that is true. Karya gained 2 levels.
No. No, that's not happening.
Yeah.
No, I'll say the crew, the XP might go to the ship's crew, maybe.
That sounds about more accurate.
But yeah, no, we're not working on an XP system. We're working on a milestone system. So eat it, I guess. Anyway, good night, everybody. Take care.
Eat
I
it.
love you all dearly.
Nice.
Yeah, take it easy, buddy. Bye bye.
Bye bye.